Most people, when they think Halo, they think Mountain Dew. They think chugging Mountain Dew with the boys in the basement during a LAN party. Nah, man, we out here sitting by ourselves on a Friday night, drinking iced coffee and playing a fucked up Halo, which is the best kind of fucked up Halo. That's a good checkpoint. That's a good checkpoint right there. Starting off strong. I wonder if I should turn that down audio-wise. I mean, I love the audio. Is there a way to, like, lock the mouse so that it like, the fire button is held down while I fuck with this? I guess not really. Because I just like this scene. Whoop. So, yeah, let's see. I had the effects way up. Let's turn the effects down. Not like crazy high, but you know. Trying to be mindful of audio settings. It's better, right? I think it's better. So last time... what were we doing last time? Let's see. It's a little confused. Here, I'm just gonna hop out. Okay, I remember this now, yeah. I'm kind of surprised the laser didn't come back on this thing. The little barrier thing? Oh. Well, I guess it is there, but I just can't walk through it. Oh, no, I can walk through it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because usually the lasers... Or the barriers, rather, if you like, you know, shoot something through the barrier or something flies through it, it'll come back after a while. Like it'll pop back on its own, at least it used to. Well, shit, maybe not. Maybe it's a one-time barrier then, damn. Oh, yeah, there it goes, yeah. So I'm surprised this one did not come back. But anyway, yeah, last time we've been pursuing this level. Assault in the Control Room, I think is what it's called. It's a very long level. So, well, that was kind of why we quit in the middle, because it was like, it was getting fairly late, and I was like, oh god, I can't just do this forever. Much as I would love to. So instead... I'm gonna take this as long as it will let me take it, but it might not want me to take this all the way through, that's what she said. Yeah, this might be more of a pain than it's worth. Oh, come on. Yeah, see, they're just gonna piss on me. The good news is that I'm being very stealthy right now. This is all about subtlety. Really, this whole mod is all about subtlety. I got a really hard time controlling this one. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably good enough. Let's get a D20 in here. Nothing happened. I think it tried to spawn the snarks. There we go. I think it tried to spawn the snarks, and they like spawned on a corner or something, because they just kind of pooped out. Got a bit more of the pew-pews left. This man trying to piss on me. Rude. If you're gonna piss on me like that, at least like, let me pay you or something, right? What we get? We got a new weapon. Well, there's the pisser. I heard the pisser. I didn't see him. And the final one. Got a warthog. In the meantime... Oh, not the PP gun. Here it is. What do we get? We got Crash. Oh no, I'm afraid. Afraid. Is what's up, one-legged duck? It's just pistachio pudding. It's not piss. That's what the PP stands for. That's what the PP stands for. You're right, one-legged duck. I never should have doubted you. One-legged... Oh my fucking god. It's a warthog gunner wagon. Hold on. I'm far too afraid to try this thing. Hold on. That was supremely effective. That was awesome. I don't think I've ever had a plasma bukkake work out that... I don't think I've ever had a bukkake work out that way. Work out that well. And all my attempted bukkake maneuvers And all 12 of them. I've never had one work out that well. Anyways, this is a small hog. I think it is only a gunner seat. I don't think you can drive it. That is ridiculous. Small hog. It's only a gunner. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you want it. Oh, I think it overheats. Did I see that right? I heard like a noise. I'm just gonna keep firing for a second. Yeah, it overheats. So it not only is it, can you not drive it? I guess you can nudge it. Yeah, you can't drive it, but and also you can't just fire forever. All right, so I gotta find out, what does this do? Oh god, it's being very weird. Oh my god, is it gonna crash the game? Oop. Gonna kill me if I'm not careful. It's like it's trying to crash the game. Ow. Alright, I'm just gonna leave. If I can get through this fucking gauntlet. Ouch, it hurts. A lot. How many shots do I have left? I have 8 shots left. Small hog too. Same GBH. Well, if it's trying to crash, it's mercifully not doing a very good job. Let's, try it on these bad boys and see what happens. Now, unfortunately, it actually doesn't seem to work on the bad guys. I mean, it affects them, but it's not like bouncing around. Yeah, that's okay. So I guess it's more meant to be fired upon physical objects. Yeah, this thing is more of an enemy than anything now. Let's just avoid it. Just avoid the way I avoid all my problems. Just choose to ignore it. What's up, Fuzzy? And I say Halo. I don't know why you say. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What's the opposite? What would be the opposite of Halo? If there's like another FPS series or just game series that's the opposite of Halo. But yes, Fuzzy. I'm down for Beatles references plus Halo references. Good to see you, bud. Fuzzy, you enjoying the storms we just had? Or maybe not so much storms, but some thick rain to complement some high temperatures. I just looked outside earlier and my windows are fogged up because it's so fucking humid out there. Like I could draw little smiley faces on the window with the condensation. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, I'm pissing on him. I was trying to charge up my laser, but then I realized all I could do was piss. Born to what is it? Born to drink, forced to piss. Or maybe it's born to piss, forced to wipe. I can't remember. Something like that. Half-Life. You say Half-Life, but I say hello. You know, one-legged duck? I think you might be onto something, my dude. We get humidity now, yeah. Well, we had some here in at least the region I'm in. We had quite a bit of, it wasn't like a lot of rain. It was a lot of rain all at once. For like 10 minutes. Probably about an hour or two ago. Yeah, probably about an hour ago. And it was annoying, but it was, you know, not the end of the world, obviously, but... Oh, I got the boink. We're playing Cursed Halo, by the way. Hence the boinks. Oh, we got an oof. That's good. That killed everything in the room, I think. So those the frag grenades I'm throwing, they're D20 frag grenades, which means that they will apply a random effect of like out of a list of like 100 effects, it'll do something. Sometimes that something is good, other times it is very, very bad. I'm gonna get the throwable pistols. Throwable pistols are very good. In fact, it's the only kind of marine pistol in this game that is worth a damn. And they never go away. They never despawn. And we have one more frag grenade. Look at us, we have all marine weapons. Look at us. Yeah, but I think that oof effect killed everything in the room, because the radius is quite large. Oh, maybe not everything. It can also kill good guys, is the thing. We got him. Somehow it kind of came back around. Kind of want to fuck around with this weapon a little bit more. It's fun to use. It is oftentimes not a great idea, but it is a fun idea. Where are you? Is he invisible? I hear an elite. I see Shieldy Boy. Excuse me? I think I must have already used my grenade then. No, let's throw one of those. There we go. I knew that was gonna work. Ooh, he said. Yes, I have no more frag grenades then. I was trying to check the button. I got no buttons. It's often not a good idea, but it is a fun idea. Accurate. When it comes to the stuff in this mod, this mod specifically, that sums it up quite succinctly. A lot of the weapons, a lot of the grenade effects, they are things that can hurt the bad guy, they can also hurt the player. So it's not a good idea from a self-preservation perspective, but boy howdy is it fun to fuck with. Which is good enough to, for me. You guys have any fun weekend plans? Or any like games you plan on playing? It's Friday night, and the world is thine oyster. I've got a very good idea. I was hoping that wouldn't wake them up. Oh, I'm just gonna hide. I'm surprised that the explosion radius was so great. Or not the explosion radius, but that they like flew so far apart from each other. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. I want that spread. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire off a couple of these things. Just give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna charge this up. I'm gonna launch the fucking blast, the Dick Blaster 69,000. I think it's good now. Oh, it winked out. That's a shame. Okay. Guess I could try it a few more times, but yeah, that's kind of a shame. It just kind of winked out. I guess it has a limited range. Get a little bit closer. It winked out again. That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna try one more time. I've never seen it do that. I also wonder if there's if I've encountered a bug state, or if there's like a limit on the number of decals. Yeah, it's just not popping. That's so strange. It's overheating way too quick. Oh god. Yeah, it's supposed to explode when it hits them with that big charge shot, but it's just not doing shit this time. So I wonder if if these larger rooms, if something makes it sad. Like if something prevents it from working at its full capacity. Oh, you got one too? It's pretty cool, right? Actually, this is almost out of ammo. That is fantastic timing. Hey, JD, what's up, buddy? Thank you for that reset, bud. How you been doing, bud? I know we were trading notes earlier about some PSO2 New Genesis shenanigans. I've started to kind of like acclimate to the new system because, you know, we've been doing PSO2 for so long. And you'll be proud of me, JD. I did finish the story. in PSO2. It took a tremendous amount of time, but I've been, you know, on vocal rest for a while, so I had a lot of time to kill, and just kind of powered through the last significant chunk. Because before my surgery, I had just finished episode 4, I think. So I had the rest of episodes 5 and 6 to get through, which were both pretty substantial, but also both very good. I was very impressed with 5 and 6. Episode 4, you probably heard me bitching and moaning. Episode 4 kind of left a bitter taste in my mouth. Did not care for it. But 5 and 6 were quite good. I was pleasantly surprised with how they like tied back to the previous episode. So it was some good stuff, bud. Some good stuff. But thank you, JD, for that resub. It's good to see you, bud. And I'm feeling well. I'm feeling well. For those who don't know, I had surgery, my vocal cords, about 2.5 weeks ago, and closer to 3 weeks ago at this point. And I was on vocal rest for a while, and even after I was off vocal rest, I was still taking it real easy. You can probably even hear it in my voice. I'm speaking at a fairly low register, not popping off, not yelling. I'm on strict orders by the doctor, by the surgeon, to not whisper or yell for at least another few weeks. Not that I do much of either anyway, but still, nothing to exacerbate things too much. And to drink lots of water. Drink lots of water. Speaking of which. But I'm easing back into streaming. Doing short streams, probably just a couple hours, you know, nothing crazy. As much as I enjoy the longer streams. So, yeah, things are going well, bud. Things are going well. And I already feel better. Like, I already feel, compared to right before I began the surgery to now, I can hear the difference when I talk, and I can also feel it when I talk as well. So, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I went through with it. It was not the most pleasant thing I've ever experienced, but it wasn't the worst thing ever, and I'm glad it's done. So it's like I can focus on chilling. Also, Zanchi, thanks for joining in. And thank you, Argyle. Dude, thank you, my dude. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Or rather, sub baby. That's right, 9 months. Thank you, Argyle. Yo, Argyle, speaking of people having babies, one of our mutual friends, you probably know who I'm referring to. I always feel weird about, like, saying, you know, sharing people's news when it's not my news to share, but you might know that one of our mutual streaming internet gaming friends had their first child, which is very exciting, with her husband, which is like, oh, it's so sweet. I'm friends with her on Facebook, and I saw the posts, and everyone's happy and healthy, and I'm like, that's the good shit right there, bud. And thank you, Argyle. Thank you for the well wishing, but yeah, like I said, I'm feeling good, and trying to be a good patient and not overdo it. So easing back into streaming and back into normalcy, but not you know, going too ham. I want to make sure that when I have my follow-up appointment, which will be in a few weeks, it'll be August 11th, when I have my follow-up appointment with my ear, nose, throat doctor, my ENT, that he'll look in my throat and he'll say, Alex, you did such a good job. You're getting a rainbow star on your folder, a rainbow star sticker on your folder. And I'm going to be so excited. Or maybe he'll give me a lollipop, or I don't know. Anyway, regardless, I want to make sure that when I have my checkup, that everything is good, and then I'm given full license to, you know, get back into making all the usual noises I enjoy making when I'm streaming, or just living in general. So let's see, what other things do we have here? So again, this is Cursed Halo, a very silly mod. The pistol is just throwing pistols now. I guess it's a way to nerf how overpowered this pistol was in this game. The triple plasma rifle is a fun one. There's the battery rifle, got some health back. Looks like all we have here is the inconvenient assault or rocket launcher. Now, what's inconvenient about it? For one thing, you have infinite ammo, which is nice. So you have infinite ammo for this thing. The bad thing is that well, you can see the arrow is pointing behind me. So when you fire, it actually fires behind you, and it ejects from your hands. So, you know, I can fire rockets all damn day, and it'll go behind me. Ooh, of course, I gotta be careful. But yeah, it's inconvenient to aim. So, so the name is not incorrect. think we'll go back to the battery rifle for a bit. Actually, I guess when you're throwing a pistol, it's like a thrown melee weapon, a ranged melee weapon, the equivalent of a ranged touch attack in Dungeons and Dragons. It's a pretty long level though, so we got our work cut out for us. Checkpoints. Now I don't have any frag grenades, which makes me a little sad. There's the Snark. Speaking of Halo, or Half-Life rather. Speaking of Half-Life. Oh god, these Snarks need to calm their titties down. Calm your titties. Pretty please. It's like we give those Snarks a chance to calm down. Bonk. Go for another one of these things, because I love a good plasma bukkake. Isn't that great? There's another red circle. Bonk. Nice him to lower his shield to point at me, so I can get his ass. Ass acquired. Oh, I was like, maybe I'll be sneaky. Turns out I was not sneaky. Bonk. The thrown pistol is shockingly effective. It's kind of hard to aim, but like, you could shoot a bad guy 900 times, or you could throw a pistol at them, and the damage is about the same. Oh, well, thank you, JD. Thank you. I mean, I'm trying to keep it chill. I'm trying to not to strain too high or too low. I definitely feel like I have reacquired smoothness, if that makes sense. Because I feel like previously, before the surgery, that like there was a hoarseness that was a pain. That was like, it was not literally painful, but like there were a lot of times where I would hear myself talk, and I would like very clearly hear kind of a roughness with certain like kinds of noises, certain kinds of tones. Back in the day, I used to be a musician. I used to play the cello, and on a lot of instruments, stringed instruments, and especially the cello, there are certain notes on certain strings where the frequency of, it's a combination of like the thickness of the string and the frequency of the note you're playing and the acoustics of the instrument and the this and that. A lot of these things combine into a weird phenomenon where certain notes on certain strings will are like, they're kind of harder to hit correctly. It's easier for it to come out sounding a little scrungy, to use the phrase. Not sounding bad, but just kind of a little rough. And in the industry, we call this wolf notes. I'm not sure why they're called wolf notes, but yeah, or wolf tones. So it's like, it's in tune, but it's just a little rough. It's like, instead of being like a clean, it's like, it's a little warbly. Anyway, that's a lot of words to say. I feel like that's how my voice was. I would be able to talk normally, but certain sounds were kind of wolf notey. They were rough, and they weren't smooth, and they were like, there was a warbliness to them. So, anyway, so, but that was 100% because of the polyp. The polyp that was on my vocal cord was right where the larynx, where certain how do I say this? Certain noises we make with our mouth, with our voice, will cause the larynx to open. Other things will cause it to close, and I had a polyp right on the lip of the vocal cords of the larynx. So when it was closing, it wasn't closing all the way, and the polyp was causing, some hoarseness and some discomfort and some calluses as well. But the calluses have my ENT explained the calluses will go away on their own, but the polyps might not. That's why we had to do the surgery. He lasered off the polyps, or the polyp rather, and the rest of it has resolved itself. Middle A flat instead of a smooth. Yeah, It's weird how that works out. Apparently it's a thing that is common across a lot of instruments. Apparently it's more common across stringed instruments. And the cello is extra susceptible to it. I don't know if it's because there's more wolf notes than there are on a viola or a violin or a viola da gamba, but or all the other like classical stringed instruments. But for whatever reason, the cello's got a bunch of, well, a few that I can think of off the top of my head. I remember my cello teacher instructed me about how to like hit the notes in a way to lessen the likelihood of the wolf note tone. Because it's not a pleasant tone. It's because again, it's in tune. It just doesn't sound good. You want that smoothness, smooth. I guess I'm drinking lots of water. Lots of water, and I got these cough drops on lock. So we got all the goods. And I got more pistols, more pisties. No grenades, though. But that means you're playing Cursed Halo the way you should play it. If you're constantly out of grenades, that means you're doing it right, because grenades are the most fun, one of the most fun aspects of this game. Oh my fucking god, these guys. Forgot about this little aspect. I was gonna say, I bet I can get his ass. That motherfucker almost dove completely off the edge. Would have been pretty cool if he would have, actually. Now the good news is the bullet is enormous. And that jumping is useless. So we could just walk on by these guys, but I'm gonna try and get their asses. Oh, hello. Oh, that guy got shot by his homie. I'm missing all the big guys, and I'm hitting all the small fellas. Oh! Dude, that's what I get for not respecting the quad laser. I was ignoring the quad laser, and I was a fool. It'd be pretty based if I could take these motherfuckers out with a thrown pistol from downtown. The thing is, again, it does a not small amount of damage. I mean, a well-placed pistol to the face will kill one of these elites in a single hit. It's pretty sick. The noise of the quad laser makes me so happy. There was a bonk. But we are reminded that the hitbox, or the collision box for these things, is way bigger than it ought to be. As a way to make it still dangerous. That pop off. Alright, so they're not exploding. You notice that? They're supposed to explode. There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. Instead, they're just kind of fizzling. And that tracks with something we saw earlier, where the plasma pistols weren't exploding. They were just kind of winking out. So I feel like there might be a bit of a bug. Maybe it's because I reloaded a save, as opposed to starting fresh. I'm gonna actually save my grenades, because I might do better to use them against the big guy. There we go, baby. Is fighting these guys by throwing pistols at them is silly, but not exactly a good idea. Also, I like how that guy's corpse got yeeted. Oh my god, some lady just got fucking deleted over here. Oh, and that was an explosion. It's hard to know if you're hitting is the problem. Oh, I think he might have hurt himself. The way he got, like, boinked just now. The boinking just kind of happened. Yeah, I wonder if they're hurting themselves. Maybe they're jumping at their own volition. Yeah, this is actually way harder than I thought it'd be. They're such big lumbering targets. Yeah, I'm not actually convinced I'm actually hitting them at all. Okay, that was a hit. Ooh, there we go. That was on the fucking noggin, dude. I just have this wall of small green squares. Now that one's going the other direction. How did he manage that? It just brings more questions. Yeah, I think what's happening is they're hurting themselves sometimes. See how he fires and then like hurriedly jumps out of the way? Maybe the bullets are so slow that they're like fucking them up. Oh yeah, baby. Threat neutralized. All with thrown pistols. So maybe that's more of a measure of the fact that the pistol in Halo 1 is still overpowered. It's just hard to aim in this game, in this mod. It's still, the damage is still a fucking dump truck. It's just not as reliable, which is, you know, fair, I would say. Can I stealth? You think he would hear that? The skull-crushing splort of his homie just getting crushed 4 inches behind him. Bonk. He's trying to hit me with the power of love. I'm over here with the power of blunt force trauma. Exploding his nuts. Whoops, I didn't mean to shoot the gun. That's one thing too. If you just fire the gun, you'll just shoot yourself in the face. You might notice the barrel's actually backwards. So if you're not careful, you can just fucking kill yourself with it. That's actually the only way you can actually fire the gun. If you click and hold though, that's when it throws it. That is a much smarter use of the weapon. Had a checkpoint. Haven't had any grenades in a while, or frag grenades in a while. Did you hear him? He was like, whoa. Gonna be one more, I think. Bonk. Wart. Ooh, we could also be invisible. I'll be the stealthiest pistol throwingest dude the galaxy has ever seen. Take a sip of my coffee and then chase it with more water. That is how we do. Yeah, what's up, Judgy? Yeah, that's the thing I probably like the most about this mod. And if you've played this mod, you know exactly what the D20s are capable of. The one downside is that I tend to waste my, or maybe not waste, but I tend to spend my D20s frivolously. As I love using them so much, I spend them as soon as I get them. So, for instance... Did it just not go off? Oh, I guess it was a dud. Let's try this one. Am I losing my mind? Alright, let's do this. We just got a checkpoint. I'm gonna save last checkpoint. I'm gonna restart the game. Because we've had some weird behavior. Hey, you see this? Some of the explosions aren't really working. So, yeah, let's quit out of the game, restart it, and see if that addresses what's going on here. There's some shenanigans afoot. So yeah, we saw some questionable behavior earlier. I theorize, when I started the stream, I theorized that because I've loaded into an existing save as opposed to starting a, like, I loaded into the middle of a level. Like I loaded a checkpoint as opposed to starting or resuming from like the beginning of a level. I'm wondering if loading a checkpoint like that has somehow made it sad. Hey, what's up, Alina? Yeah, we apparently broke the game unknowingly. It's turned into a corruption stream against my will. That's a use case that I would hope that the this mod's developer would have considered. And InfernoPlus is a pretty darn good modder developer person, so I bet this is something he considered. Although the unfortunate truth of the matter that this was all done with Halo's scripting engine, which was pretty limited. So it's also possible that there were just certain bugs that InfernoPlus himself couldn't necessarily, you know, single-handedly fix. Yeah, isn't that some shit? So grenades just don't work. Wow, that's really upsetting. No wonder we were seeing weird stuff earlier. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh crap! But if I start a new level, it's gonna set a new save point. Shit. Let me quit out. Let's do this. Can I load a previous save? I think so, right? Yeah, it saves the checkpoints. Let's do this. I'm gonna... Oh wait, that's from 1,000 years ago. Okay, let's try this. Well, that's not gonna fix it. Yeah, normally this thing would... Oh, okay, now they explode. Is it working now? Okay, so some of them explode. Interesting. Linus says, that's not why we're here. Okay, it's part of why we're here. What I'm theorizing is we might have inadvertently put the game in a state where explosions are borked. So I'm theorizing if I can go to a save where explosions are not borked. Yeah, okay, they're definitely borked. Let's try this. Quit out. Campaign. Let's say new game. Let's start at the previous level again. If we can load the game or begin the game in a state where explosions work and then try to load that save again, I'm wondering if that will reset whatever needs to be reset. I can't actually skip the cutscene, so we gotta listen. We gotta watch the fucking warthog cycle again.
Somewhere under this island, the cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
Quiet mappy boy. There's a big pistol.
Has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out quick. Touchdown. Hit it, Marines. Go,
right, so
go.
grenades definitely work in this save or in this level. Yeah, we got the weird shit happening. All right, so I'm gonna quit out. If my calculations are correct, this should work. And regardless of whether or not this works, we'll just, you know, we'll just see it through. Let's find out. I don't have high hopes. Hey, what's up, Nitro? Yeah, it's possible. We might have found a thing. Isn't that interesting? They can sniff you out when you are invisible. Invisible. I'm gonna go over here because if the grenades do work, they will set those other grenades off. That'll be oh no worthy. That'll bring Knuckles into the fray. I'm over here. I want to draw them out. Yeah, explosions have worked. That's really a shame. I'm wondering if it'll get fixed when we, ouch. If it'll get fixed when we beat this level, and basically like a new level loads in. It's really a shame because this level has some really cool stuff. With like fun grenade opportunities. It's also possible it might just be this room. There's like there's some extra effects going on that might make this might make it a little sad. So maybe it'll work in other rooms. So I'll still stock up, but it's like, damn, that's such a bummer. Almost wonder if I could, like, if I could save a clip from this and maybe send it to InfernoPlus and be like, hey man, I think I might have found a thing. And, you know, not imply that he doesn't already know about it. There's a good chance he probably already knows about it and might be like, it might be one of the situations where it's like, yeah, this is a bug that like there's really no way to fix through his scripting engine, that kind of thing. But just at least give him a heads up about it. Because yeah, right there, I threw a grenade earlier, and they just completely wink out. So at least earlier plasma's working. But here, yeah, it's just no explosions work. In fact, I wonder if the snarks are gonna explode. Okay, the snarks explode still. Oh, thank you, Elina. You're the second person to mention that. I'm trying really hard to speak with a real even keel, so I'm not talking too loud or too high or too low. I'm trying to be real, maybe not monotone, but I'm trying to keep it real chill today. Because I'm trying to, you know, minimize strain on my voice. So that's probably part of it. The other part of it too is that now that I'm becoming more and more used, excuse me, I'm becoming more and more used to, like, to recovering from surgery. It means that I'm able to kind of get back into the swing of things. It's taken a while, you know. It's taken a few weeks, but I'm slowly feeling more and more normal. So confidence is also and get back to it. But thank you for the kind words, Alana. You and JD have both said some nice things, and that's very sweet because, you know, it's so much of it is a comfort level thing, and you know, being self-conscious about these things. So I appreciate you, friend. Hello, Agas. What's up, buddy? This is the part of the stream where everyone flatters me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're playing more Cursed Halo, and we found some weird glitches, some weird glitch behavior where grenades aren't really popping the way they should, but we're still having a good time. That's what matters. We'll test it out, though, because grenades were working in earlier rooms. So it's possible that just certain rooms are being weird. So what I'll do is I'll continue to use the plasmas as a litmus test, to see if certain things will work.
This must be the
See right there,
control
the
room.
grenade just, it like winked out instantly.
The entrance to the
So
control center
it was
is at
like
the top
grenade
of that
said
pyramid
nah.
structure.
It
Bring me
said,
up there, I
I'm
should
just
be
gonna
able to get
not.
us inside.
Now we're probably gonna be here for a while because there's a lot of crap going on, and I don't have grenades at my disposal. They just don't even try it, dude. Alright, you fucked up now, son. Busting out the battery rifle. Oh, the sound is borked. Hear that? You guys can't hear that, can you? Well, you can hear the music. I think my gun exploded, by the way. Oh my god, the particle effects of the pistol are borked. I think the game is like fraying at the seams. Hey GV, thank you for that very kind raid, rather. Thank you, my man. How you doing, bud? We're playing some Cursed Halo, and we were just discussing the fact that it seems like the mod is having some issues because there's no sound effects, or there's limited sound effects, and certain projectiles aren't working, grenades don't work. I think we've found a few bugs, which is fine because this is a very goofy mod that is doing some goofy things. The good news is we still have the Magical Girl plasma pistol, so I can still be a Magical Girl anime character, anime protagonist. GV, how was Assassin's Creed, by the way? I did hear through, well, actually I think I saw on Discord that you've recently started a fresh playthrough of Assassin's Creed, I think 4. And hold on, we had a few notifications pop up. We had J-Blob. Thank you, J-Blob. That race stuff, that's so very kind. Thank you, my friend. And also GV himself. Thank you, my man. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm kind of getting back into streaming. I actually had surgery about 2.5-3 weeks ago on my vocal cords, on my larynx. I had polyps on my vocal cords which sound scary, but actually was super, super fine. It wasn't anything scary, wasn't anything, you know, it wasn't anything worrisome. It was just uncomfortable and annoying, and I'd had them for a couple months. I knew about them for a while. So they did a surgery where they knocked me out. They didn't cut me open. There were no incision marks, so if you look at my neck, there's underbeard, but there's no incisions. So what they did is they knocked me out. They went down my throat with a laser and nicked them right off. I was on vocal rest for a week. I've been kind of taking it easy after that, but I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things, and things are feeling good. Things are feeling good. Still taking it easy. Still not like doing super long streams, but getting back into the swing of things. GV, thank you for that raid. Guavana is many things. He is a good dude and a very good streamer, and a variety streamer at that. In fact, I saw he's recently kind of branched out into more variety things. A lot of people know GV through his Dark Souls game, or Soulsborne playthroughs, or his Elder Scrolls playthroughs, Fallout games, all that stuff. And he's doing more stuff now. He's getting to Assassin's Creed. He mentioned maybe some Terraria in his future. So Guavana is a Renaissance variety streamer extraordinaire, and he's a good dude. And I'm glad to call him a friend. He's a good guy. And thank you again for the very, very generous raid. Let me scroll up because I know we were talking earlier about Assassin's Creed. I was asking about Assassin's Creed. Thank you for joining in, everyone, from Mr. GV's channel. Hair looks nice. Oh, thank you, Nitro. I was mostly kidding. Mostly kidding. What's up, Ms. Mock as well? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So what is it we're playing? We're playing a game. So this is a mod called Cursed Halo. Here, where's my pistol that I was playing with earlier? This is a mod for Halo 1 called Cursed Halo. So we have a bit-crushed plasma rifle, where normally the projectiles look silly, but again, the projectiles don't really work. So I'm gonna grab my throwing pistols. Everyone remembers the pistol in Halo 1 as being very overpowered. So in this one, they decided to nerf it by making it a little bit less easy to wield. So it's instead a throwable pistol that has infinite throwing ammo. And the Banshee has little flappy wings, so the mod is called Cursed Halo. It does a lot of goofy shit, changes up a bunch of enemies, and the vehicles are weird. The AI has been modified. There's some goofy shit. But like I said, this room in particular seems to have some really weird buggy behavior, because sound effects and bullets kind of weren't working. It seems like bullets kind of work sometimes. You'll note right there, as I'm firing, that I'm taking damage. It's because the barrel on the pistol is actually backwards. If you look closely. So if you're not careful, you can see I just took damage. I'm trying to fire, but again, yeah, it's being really buggy. But if you're not careful, you can actually kill yourself with this damn thing. There it is. So the pistol is extra cursed. So let's get back to the chat here, because yeah, I want to hear how things have been going. Polyps more like polyps, Elgaso? Damn, son. Fucking roasting me out here. Oh, thank you, Miss Mock. I feel better. I feel significantly better, even though my voice is like, it tires easily right now, because I'm still a little sensitive, you know, still a little dainty after my surgery. I'm still on orders to avoid yelling for another few weeks. Avoid whispering, just because that strains the vocal cords. You know, there's things I'm to avoid doing for a little while, but I'm past the point of needing to be on full vocal rest, so we're easing back into it slowly but surely. Thank you, Ms. Mock, for that resub as well, by the way. Like I said, getting caught up on chat, but thank you, Ms. Mock, and thank you for all the kind wishes and the kind words, my friends. But yeah, Guavana, how was your? Oh well, two things. How are you enjoying Assassin's Creed 4? I think. And also, is it your first time playing? Because I can't remember if you've played Assassin's Creed before. I myself have never played... I've never laid hands on a single Assassin's Creed game. I've never... I mean, I've seen gameplay, but I've never played them myself. Oh, and the other thing is if you have any clips you want to share. Because whenever somebody raids me, I try to, on the regular, ask if anybody has... If Guavana or anybody from GV's chat has any clips from the stream that just ended that we could share. That way, if there's anybody who wasn't following him, who hasn't seen his content before, and was kind of on the fence, they were like, well, Alex is saying all these nice things, but I don't know, I'm on the fence. If we were to show them a clip, and they would be like, yo, this dude's cool as fuck, I gotta follow him, and rain down upon him all of my subs, all of my gift subs, Give them a nice shower of golden
Analyzing.
positivity. We'll call it a golden shower.
This must be the
Fantastic
control
game.
room.
Excellent. Excellent.
Subtle.
Oh, grenades.
The
Do they work
entrance
now?
to the control center is at the top of
Kind
that
of.
pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I
Okay,
should be
grenades
able
don't
to
work.
get
Oh,
us
we got
inside.
one. We got one grenade. Yeah. For whatever reason, this one room seems to be weird, but throwing pistols still work. And they still do very good damage, which is the most important element. Now, we also have this guy. So even though the sound effect is worked, if you look close, you can see that it's firing very quickly. There we go. You can see that it's firing very quickly, but it does overheat. If you look on the display for the gun itself, it says 120. As I fire, you'll note that a little bar starts to load up as it's overheating, and if it fills up, it will explode. And the top left, up here, you can see it's got a gigantic clip. It's called a battery rifle. So it's like, it goes real fast. Ooh, you gotta be careful though, because it will explode. This mod was made by InfernoPlus. For those who are fans of the Dark Souls series, you might recognize that name. He's the guy that's done several extraordinary Dark Souls mods. Some PvP mods, some goofy, cursed bullshit mods that I have yet to play myself. He is a master shitpost creator, shitpost developer. And that's part of what makes this mod so fun and so silly is, even though it's a little bit buggy in this particular instance, it is very much a good time. Yeah, this would be a perfect time to throw some grenades, but yeah, I think in large rooms like this, it gets sad. I think it also got sad by the fact that we loaded into a previous save. It seems like it doesn't like that, because this is a very large level and I couldn't do it in one shot. We had to end the stream early last time. Yeah, it seems like in rooms like this, it gets a little bit sad when you've loaded in from a previous save. Awful puff from the Sorting Hat. Ooh, if you got it, we'll watch that shit together. I would love to watch that shit together. That sounds fun. Also, for anybody coming from GV's chat, or GV if you're still listening in, if there's any videos you got coming out soon that you want to plug, or if you got any streams coming up soon, obviously Assassin's Creed is the main thing right now, but when you mentioned in your video, you mentioned Terraria, I think you might have seen on Twitter that I got very excited by the prospect of a GV Terraria extraordinaire experience. I have a GV playing Terraria fetish, so that would definitely check all the boxes for me. And especially as you were saying, like if it was a blind playthrough, I'd be happy to share some spoiler-free hints, or not so much hints, but just tips on like mechanically things I wish I would have known when I played the game for the first time. It's a very fun game. It's a very fun game, and one that I'm sure you've heard can be dangerous, because it is a whoops, it's 5 a.m. all of a sudden. One of those kinds of games. On your second channel, dude, I'm so excited for you, bud. No idea what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, it's like, I don't so much, when it comes to games like Terraria, obviously, if you're like me, and I think you probably are, you don't want to be spoiled on bosses or enemies or dungeons, the kinds of things that are supposed to be surprises. But the mechanics of what constitutes a house or a living area for NPCs to spawn into, and how does crafting work, or just some tips about crafting, and just mechanics on storing things easily in containers. What certain parts of the UI mean. Just mechanically, there are certain things that are not always abundantly clear to a new player. And in all fairness, the game's been out for a long time, and there's been a lot of features and systems built into it. So, yeah, I'm not saying that like, oh, the developers don't know what they're doing. It's hard to convey all that information succinctly. But yeah, the downside is that it can be overwhelming for new players. So it's like, and that's the thing. It's like, I don't want it to be disheartening for a new player to feel overwhelmed and be like, whoa, this is too much. It's just like, oh, there's such a good game there. You just got to get through some bullshit. Also, we got the GM. I like this track. Give me a second. I'll take a sip of my bevy. Like I was saying earlier, my ear, nose, and throat doctor has recommended that I not go too crazy on caffeine, so whenever I take a sip, I also follow it up with lots of water. He says drinking lots of water is paramount to a safe recovery. You'll be happy to know that as I was, like the day of my surgery, I was talking to some friends on my Discord server. I was just kind of messaging people, partly to keep them apprised of how things were going, and also to keep myself from feeling nervous. I was talking to some friends about it, and like I said, with my surgery, they didn't cut me open. They just went down. They knocked me out and went down my throat with a laser. So I described it to my friends as deep throating a laser, followed by like eggplant emoji, sweat emoji. So, like, BRB boys, about to deep throat a laser. I hope it's gentle. It's my first time. Yeah, what's up, Corey? Corey is one of my Terraria homies, actually. Corey, yeah, Corey remembers the glory days of the Terraria boys. Terraria servers with the boys, and how fun that game is. But fucking hell, man, it's dangerous, man. Like, if you have to get up early, if you have adult responsibilities in the morning, be very careful, because suddenly it'll be 4 a.m. You will just one more thing until it's 4 a.m. and your family is calling you. Your boss is calling you. We haven't heard from you in days. Are you alive? It happens to the best of us. Oh, we're gonna out-stealth this motherfucker? Dude, we're so pro. Ear, nose, and throat coctor. El Gaso, I think I told you. You had a good one for us the other day. I think what was it? You hit us with a really good one. I think it was either the coctor one or it was a different one with regards to my ENT. And you had suggested I like give him that burn, and I was like, El Gaso, what I should do is I should like hit my doctor with a sick ass burn right before he puts the mask over my nose for the surgery. So it's like, you know, I'm lying on the table, on the operating table. He's like, all right, Alex, we'll see you in about half an hour. And as he's putting the mask over my nose, I'll be like, hey, more like ear, nose, and throat coctor. And like, he'll look at me, and he'll see me fall asleep, then he'll look over the scalpel on the table. He's like, I could fucking do it. No one will be sad. I'll be doing us all a favor. I can just end this man. And like, one of the nurses kind of sees him reach for it, and they hold him back. He's like, no, I'm fine. And then he looks over at me, and then he lunges for it again, and they're holding him back. I had this whole scene in my mind. By the way, do grenades work? Kinda. You know what? I'm gonna roll the dice. Literally. Damn it. So, certain grenades, certain explosions work. Oh god, the snarks. If anybody's ever played Half-Life 1, you'll recognize the sound effects and why I'm so scared. Because these snarks are horrible. They are eating my ass. Eating my entire asshole. Yeah, snarks, much like in Half-Life 1, are terrible because they are... Except in this game, they're worse because you can't kill them. Or at least, I don't know of a way to do so. I guess I haven't tried to shoot them exactly, but... Scary shit, man. Dorkter? Ooh, that's a good one too, Corey. I'll hit him with those in my follow-up appointment. How's that sound? Because for the follow-up appointment, what they'll need to do is they'll need to do what's called a laryngoscopy, I believe, where they get a little camera and they go up your nose and down your throat with a little camera so they can see how things look. So what I could do is I could hit him with the Dorkter as he's like mid laryngoscopy down my throat and has, you know, the ability to strangle me to death if he wants to. Gotta jump the snark. Ooh, that's a good one too. Man, you guys are on fire today. God damn. I thankfully got some health up here. Yeah, we got some clipazines. Thank goodness. Look at all these D20s, and I can't use a goddamn one right now. I'm very sad about it. Also sad about the fact that there are no blunderbusses, no shotguns. So, kind of sad about that. I don't know if I'm more sad about the... Actually, no, I am more sad about the no grenades. But I'm also sad about the no blunderbusses, no shotguns. The laryngostomy. Oh, there you go. Well, I am 33 years old, so I've got... I think I'm probably about 7 or 8 years removed from needing my first colonoscopy. But... Maybe if a laryngoscopy goes down deep enough, maybe it'll turn into a colonoscopy. It'll pop out the other end. A reverse colonoscopy. Oh god, I have to be careful about laughing. That's very funny. Very funny, but very cursed. Well, Mr. Super Hobbit looks clear on the other side. In fact, I can see the inside of your pants right now. I can see you've been wiping vigorously. Good job. Good job, Mr. Super Hobbit. That's my last name, by the way. Hey, what's up, Urklazar? Urklazar, I was thinking about you the other day. That's not true. I think about you all the time. I have many fleeting thoughts about you. You can take with that with what you will. No, I was thinking about you the other day. I saw you were streaming something earlier, and I was having some conversations with some friends just in regards to streaming stuff, and we were talking about things that are you know, are relatively unique with the things that people stream and things that are weird and fun and silly. And one of them was like, Alex, I miss the corruption streams. Those were always so fun. I was like, you know what? I really should get back into corruptions again. Those are always a really fun time. I think I'll probably start doing those once I'm like more recovered from my surgery and I've kind of back at full capacity. That something I'd like to do more on weekends, probably. Oh my god, these snarks. Would you stop eating my asshole, please? If I want you to eat my asshole, I would ask kindly. I don't know, I can't actually tell if my shooting them does a damn thing. Makes me feel like it is. Alright, so we got the ghost, or the speen, rather. Excuse me. You'll note that I don't really like using the snorkers. And it's because they can turn on you if you're not careful, and that part makes me a little bit nervous. So let's do this. Let's begin. I'm gonna charge up, alright? So let's begin Beyblade mode. So we're spinning. So these motherfuckers aren't ready, alright? They think they're ready. Can you imagine what the inside of Master Chief's helmet would look like, just being coated in puke? Look at this motherfucker, he's like afraid of us, and he has every right to be. Now, unfortunately, I can't really shoot them very well. I have excellent mobility. That's about all I got going for me. The good news is that in this mod, since this is custom edition, the good news is that vehicles don't... Oh my god. The good news is that vehicles don't explode in custom edition. In Halo custom edition. You can kill the pilots, obviously, but the vehicles are around, so we can just hop in the Banshee. Although I think this might be when you're expected to get into a Banshee for the first time. Start rapid firing them out there. Oh, you mean Corey, like calling them a cockter or a dorkter? Well, of course, coming out of surgery, I was, you know, my throat was sore, and I knew that I was not to speak for a couple days. So I was a good boy, but knowing me, I probably would have wanted to hit them with the ridiculous insult puns to the roastings. For those who don't know, Urklazar is I was talking about the corruption streams I used to do. Urklazar is one of the developers for the real-time corruptor, the tool that I was using to do those corruption streams. He's one of the people that well, actually, I think Urklazar, I'm pretty sure you're the guy that like started it. It's now several people that contribute to it, but Urklazar is by in many accounts kind of the main guy, but he's not the only guy. Like I said, lots of people contribute to it, but he's one of the developers for it, and he is also, and I say this lovingly, a bit of a mad scientist, because him and the RTC community put out a April Fool's video of like I guess I would call it like an asymmetric multiplayer game where it's like one person or a streamer versus several people. Well, I guess it's several things. That's one aspect of it. There being like a streamer versus viewers mode. But yeah, it's like a deck PvP party game NES experience game. It's hard to describe succinctly, but it looked ridiculous. And then at the end of the video, he was like, oh, by the way, this thing actually exists. You can actually play it. It's available today. And dude, the best April Fool's jokes are the ones that are like actually real. The ones that are a reality. So that happened back in April. But yeah, I also remember, Glizar, you sharing some clips with me. I think we've also shared them on stream of some, like, especially weird things in Super Mario Bros. 1 that you were putting together. And I'm guessing that's probably what this is relating to. Yeah, I got a team going now, yeah. Because I'm still in the Discord, I try to keep up as well as I can. I probably check the Discord probably once a week just to kind of see what's going on. But yeah, although I haven't streamed any corruption stuff in a while, I still love keeping up with the kinds of crazy shit you guys are up to because it is very inspiring and slightly intimidating, but in a good way. The good kind of intimidation. Speaking of the good kinds of intimidation, I was gonna say, can I just ram ranch these guys? 20 naked Covenant elites at the Ram Ranch. Problem with this ridiculous Banshee is that it is very fast. It's like only fast. I think it might be actually stuck. Oh, there we go. And in fact, you can't not go forward. Like, this is me holding back. Well, actually, here, I'll actually get in the air. So this is me holding backwards. So this is me attempting to go backwards. So it's like the speeds are fast or like idling forward. And the other thing is that there's no right click or there's no alt fire. There is an alt fire, but it just self-destructs because the fuel rod projectile just instantly collides with the Banshee, so it only damages you, the player. There's no positive to it. I'll do it once. There it is. It just hurts you. It takes out your shield and removes a chunk of flesh from you. There might be some rules down here. There are. Ouch. We have we got the flaccid sniper rifle. That's kind of cool. Actually, I don't love the flaccid sniper rifle. It's not... Well, it's kind of horrible, actually. It's funny. The problem with the flaccid sniper rifle is that the zoom is a very convenient 1x zoom. So, you cannot zoom in with it any more than the current zoom rating is. And its inaccuracy is a problem. So, like, look what happens if I try to shoot the middle of the tree right there, like at the tippy top there. You can see from the vapor trails, it's not very reliable. So, as fun as it is, I don't really love using it. So instead, after that, I would stick with this for the time being. So it is a brand new... Okay, so it's not related to what you had previously shown me then. Auto harvest plugin. Interesting. Wow. That sounds extraordinarily powerful, Urglizar. That sounds like the kind of thing where... you could probably do a lot with it. And one thing this is pure conjecture on my end, but I'm assuming one thing, just kind of based on the things I've seen in the real-time corruption Discord, is the challenge of, like, how do you, like, I'm role-playing as you right now, or this is how I'm assuming these kinds of things go in your mind. How do I make it easier for people to make the funny happen without, like, requiring them to have, like, a degree in computer science, and, you know, like, without requiring, like, extensive knowledge of the real-time corruption tool? How can I, like, streamline the process of them getting the funny, so that I don't have to spend hours answering messages on Discord and bailing out people who need help and answering the same messages over and over again? It's like, how can we make the funny easier to get to? The funny easier to get to. The pee pee poo poo haha funny. Oh, speaking of pee pee poo poo, Get the piss gun, the pee gun. And that's an extraordinary challenge because it's a the tool is I think extremely well made, but for somebody who's like never looked at it before and they see it for the first time, it's a little bit overwhelming. So yeah, that the idea of how can we make this where it's like there's fewer steps to get to the funny seems like a very desirable thing to get to, but easier said than done. So the idea of the auto harvester, like as you're describing it, that sounds like a way to make the more complicated aspects a little bit more streamlined. So that sounds like it could be super valuable. I'm gonna piss on this man. Actually, I'm gonna try the grenades. Okay, well, that's encouraging. So grenades might work now. Although we're near the end of the level anyway. That land on the bridge? I think it actually... Unless it was already there, I think it might have landed on the bridge. Oh, Jesus. Is that gonna land too? Oh, it missed. I'm gonna try my grenades. Speaking of making the funny happen. There we go. My grenades work. Oh, Jesus. Lord almighty, my grenades work. What have I done? Okay, but that one did not pop. So grenades sometimes work. Yeah, okay, they stopped working. God damn it. I'll piss on you. Don't think I won't. Imagine getting pissed to death. I think another dude just fell off the edge earlier. I saw like a shape go this way. I think one of the dudes might have gotten launched. Computer render random corruptions. Ooh. Holy shit. Some brute force DFX. Oh my god. Dude, that'd be incredible. Yeah, so it's like a background, maybe not background process, because it's, you know, if there's like a display element to it, then that part would very much be a foreground thing. But yeah, some aspect of automating, like running through it a whole bunch. Because I'll confess, that's one of the aspects of it that makes it tricky when I'm streaming sometimes. Excuse me, streaming sometimes, doing the corruptions. Is that, you know, you're seeing a lot of the same thing over and over again. You're loading the, oh god, what's the word? Snapshot? Save state? Can't remember what it's called. But you're loading, like, the same state over and over again. And randomizing certain values based on the parameters of the RTC. You know, you're seeing that same save state several times. And sometimes you get an extraordinary effect. Sometimes you get the same effects a couple of times. Sometimes nothing will happen. Sometimes it'll crash. You're getting a lot of the same repeated content. So yeah, some kind of way to brute force that, so it was less of a manual deal. Then you could just review the aftermath after the fact. After the what am I trying to say? Review the output after the fact. I think that'd be incredible. So yeah, Hercules, are your mad scientist ambitions continue to impress me and make me a little bit fearful. But yeah, that sounds very on brand with the kinds of things that with like the ambition that I really admire from you guys with this project. Yes, I will take the Minecraft sword. And I think since grenades are not terribly reliable right now, I'm just gonna do shooty pooty absolutely. Also, sound effects aren't really working, so I have to kind of watch that that little meter to make sure I'm not overshooting. Because that meter does fill up and things get spicy. And not very nicey. Now this is near the end of the level. So hopefully, once this level ends, we'll be able to like get back into the good shit. Because yeah, grenades still just don't really work sometimes, a lot of times. That's okay.
Scanning.
Scanning.
Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated. Let's move on to Halo's control center.
No, I only wish it would show the cutscene with the Minecraft sword in hand. But sadly it does not.
This is it. Halo's control center.
So hopefully now that we've finished this level, we're about to load into a new one. Hopefully this means that grenades will start working again, and like all the weapons will be functioning again. Now I could skip this cutscene, but sometimes the cutscenes will have fun goofs in them, so let's see if there's anything
That's
silly in this one.
Right there.
I mean, the shotgun's extra big.
Never been better.
But
You
that's
can't
not
imagine the wealth of
particularly weird.
information. The knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
So, what sort of weapon is it?
Is that
What
Jennifer
are you
Hale, by the way?
talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo.
Or
How do
Cortana's
we
voice?
use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring...
She normally green.
it's
Oh, you're right,
Forerunner.
Elgaso.
Give me a second to
I
access.
don't think she is. I think she's more purple
Yes,
usually.
the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait.
Yeah, she's very green.
No, that can't be.
Well, we're fresh
Oh,
off of St.
those
Patrick's Day.
Covenant fools. They must have
So,
known. There must have been
Here in
signs.
July.
Slow down. You're losing me.
Yeah,
The
blue,
Covenant
purple, yeah.
found something. Buried in this ring, something
Maybe she was
horrible, and
inside.
now they're afraid.
John
Something
Halo.
buried.
She was inside
Wait.
Master
Captain,
Chief for
we've
so
got to
long.
stop the captain.
He
Keys?
rubbed
What
off on, if you
weapons
catch my
cache
drift.
he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here, find keys, stop him. Before it's too late.
I was actually hoping her colors would be like morphing. I'm sorry, morbing rather. We say morbing in 2022. I was hoping her colors would be morphing, kind of like the Rainbow Boys that we saw earlier. I saw no morbing though. But we did
Last
definitely
transmission
morb
from the
all over
captain's
those guys.
dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain
Alright, we're gonna do a quick
radio
grenade
in,
test
and
when
I'll
we
come
see
pick
our
you
first
up.
bad guys. Also, shotgun. Found some clipazines. Shotgun. Shotgun check. Let's flashlight ourselves. Yeah, we also got the perp flashlight. They gave us shotgun ammo, but no shotguns. I'm bummed about that. Maybe they expected us to spawn with the shoot gun. Well, we'll get one eventually.
Captain Keyes has been captured by hostiles.
Man, I was all excited.
Large structure in a swamp. Can hold out. Please.
Now, I know not everybody loves the flood levels in this game. I'm kind of weird. Well, I mean, I could just end the sentence there, but I'm kind of weird in that I really like the flood levels because they are kind of like a different vibe. I guess that's why people don't really like them too much, because this game is not a horror game. Very much an action game first and foremost. But the flood introduces kind of a horror aspect to it that I really enjoy. It does juxtapose pretty harshly with the main game's motif, so you know, it's not what exactly people signed up for, and I get that. But I don't know, I kind of like a little bit of unexpected horror in my action game, personally. But I'm not trying to shit on that, though. I get why people were maybe not the biggest fansies of it. Like, the library is a four-letter word to some in this game. Alright, grenade time. I think grenades work now. Thank heckin' goodness. And bullets are now fully heard. Sound effects are fully enjoyable. How I missed you. Sound effects and grenades. I'll never take you for granted again. Man's shield is so effective. Ooh, excuse me. I do like how this level begins with There's a crashed Pelican and a crashed Covenant gunship, so like everyone's shit is just fucked. It's like we're all stranded here. Things are like so dire and bleak right out of the starting gate. Trying to do your little footsies. There we go. Yeah, I found more clipazines, thank goodness. Oh, I think that was Flood. Yeah, that's also kind of cool too. You can see little silhouettes of them in the distance. I'm looking down here to see if there's anything, any weapon caches or anything. Yeah, so like right there, there's marine bullets being fired. Actually, no, I think you do see marines. Oh wait, no, you don't. No, you don't. Never mind. Yeah, they're all. They've all been spoilered. Oh boy. Oh, I got a grenade on me. I'm dead. Dead. Yep. Whoopsie daisy. I didn't even notice. Someone had done throwing a grenade at my ass. It's actually kind of hard to see what I'm shooting at. Yeah. Do this. Here, I'll add to the grenade fun times. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. But see that blood just balloon out? Fuck this one area in particular. And fuck it, we did. That was, like, the perfect effect for that one specific spot. I'm still looking for any extra fun weapon caches. I'm still holding out shotgun hope, man. I'm not gonna say that's all I want in life, but it's up there, priority-wise. Oh, I forget you still have the scope, so you can zoom in with your pistol throwing ambitions. Thank goodness. Can I smack it down? Yep. Good job. Hey, what's up, Braxton? The piss gun, yeah, the piss gun is, or the PP gun rather. The PP gun is, it's one of those things where when you see it for the first time, you go, "That's not piss, is it?" Then you look at the label for the pistol and you go, "God damn it." Although El Gaso pointed out they really missed an opportunity to not call it the pistol, P-I-S-S-T-O-L, but I'll forgive it. And then yeah, the remover, the what is it called? Yeah, the remover or the deleter. Gary's mod gun. Oh wait, no, you might. I think you're probably referring to the plasma rifle that removes the textures. It's the source engine missing texture gun. Because that one is a very funny goof. Speaking of goofs, we got Dancing Queen. Oh my god. Okay, well, we got the biggest hog. Oh my god, I have to be careful because that thing could fuck me right up if I'm not careful, because it is very physicsy. Okay, it's calmed down for now, but I don't expect it to last. Here, let's help. I'm gonna help the only way I know how. Am I helping? I don't know if I'm helping, but it made me feel better. Now, can I get in this monstrosity? It's so big and also so up there. The driver's seat, actually it's on the other side. Oh man. Can I at least get in the gunner seat? Oh, I want to believe that it's possible. I want to believe. I'm like afraid to touch it because I think if I were to just tap it right now, it would potentially murder the shit out of me. Oh! Why did I even try it? I knew where that was going. Gosh darn it. Spawn the tree. Yeah, I've had something similar happen to me. I had it really bad where I found the box gun for the first time. The Gary's Mod box gun. Oh my god. You know what? Let's just make this easier for everybody. Perfect. Oh. See? Easy peasy, right? So I found the Gary's Mod box gun for the first time, and I fired it in a hallway like this, and I soft-locked myself because I didn't realize that the boxes just float, and they have collision, so you can't shoot through them, you can't walk past them, you can't destroy them, and they will block your path. And they blocked my path, and I couldn't move, so I had to reload the save. So yeah, there are ways where you can goof yourself. That's part of the fun. So sadly, I'm out of frags now, but there's more where that came from. These guys are so effective with those shields. I don't have any frags, but I got these. I'm so glad I have grenades at work now, because in the last level they stopped working. So we encountered a bug. But now, oh, it's so glorious. I have grenades at work, and also projectiles fully work. Because, yeah, certain projectiles just weren't loading in the previous level, so it was kind of an added challenge. But no more. Look at those shell casings on the ground. Battery rifle is so bullet spammy. I don't know what it was like for people who played the normal version of this game, which is to say not the modded version. For people who had played this game when it first released, you know, back when Halo first came out, and not a lot was known about this game when it first launched, as you know, when it was advertised, they focused on, you know, the Covenant aspects of it, like the space aliens, that kind of thing. But then you get to this level, and yeah, you encounter the Flood, almost like a zombie-like horror experience. I wonder what that was like for people who, like, first happened upon this kind of zombie horror level. I bet it was, like, genuinely shocking. Because, yeah, you see that one hallway and it's just coated in blood everywhere. I bet it was like, oh my fucking god. I bet there was, like, that element of shock at the unknown. Because by the time I played it, the game had been out for a few months, and I had heard that, like, oh yeah, things start to get weird halfway through the game. So I had been warned. But for those who had not been warned, when it in dry, it's like, I wonder what that was like. Key soft log you. Oh no, they gave him the Gary's Mod gun. I think on my end they gave him. You know what? Yeah, I think they gave him something on my end. Something on my save. It was similar. I think they gave him the deletion tool, the delete tool. Cause yeah, he was just removing bad guys, like deleting them in front of me. So yeah, to your point, Braxton, I think I had something very similar. Feel free to correct me if I'm mispronouncing your name, by the way. Oh god, yeah, it's where it's rained down the dirty piss. If your piss is this color, I would recommend seeing a doctor. A little strange. Yeah, that's a good point too. I mean, it was like a juxtaposition, but it wasn't like. It's not like the game suddenly turned into a visual novel or a golf simulator. Like, it wasn't, you know, the overlap between action FPS and zombie horror-esque FPS is not that divergent of two circles. So it's not the craziest thing to imagine. But yeah, it's like, you know, I'm just thinking about like a game where it's very much predicated on action and spectacle, and then it gets into more spooky times. And you know, yeah, that's a fair point too. Yeah, I guess at that point it was less consistent, because yeah, you think about Doom and Quake for that matter are oftentimes billed. I think I'm going the wrong way, by the way. Are oftentimes billed as action games, but yeah, there are survival horror elements of them for sure. Is this the wrong way? I'm getting all turned around. I remember the health. Yeah, I think I'm getting confused. Just getting constantly lost. It's funny you say that, Elgaso, because what literally just happened to me, getting turned around. Here we go. Yeah, this is the room that I remember when I first played this level. The first one where I was like, oh, some shit went down. I was like, oh, damn. Speaking of the Gary's Mod texture remover tool, you can actually see it in there, but I can't get in there. Much so I'd like to. They got all the fun, juicy toys in there. And then you have that room where the guy's like, you know, still traumatized. Oh, that's right. There's the needler. I think in this case, the snarker. The snarker, orgy. The snorgy. Snorgies. That's when it's an orgy, but it's very boring. It's when an orgy is not very well advertised. So it's like three people show up. And it's like a Thursday evening, so everyone's like tired because they just got off work, but they still have work in the next day, so they know they can't like stay up too late and get too turned. So yeah, that's what we would refer to as a snorgy in the industry. Yeah, it's an orgy, and there's like three people show up, and two of them already knew each other from a previous event. Alright, so again, the throwing pistols, the barrel is backwards, so he looked at me, tried to fire, and shot himself in the head. So, throwing pistol coming in clutch, kind of getting in the way of that very iconic moment in this level. The remover gun. He shot you? Oh, yeah, that would do it. Yeah, if he like shot you by accident. I've yet to be shot by that weapon, but I've fired it at a number of bad guys. I also fired at the Pelican and soft locked the level, but I knew what I was doing though. Like I knew it was gonna fuck it up. I just wanted to see what would happen. But yeah, I soft locked the Pelican. Right, I deleted the Pelican at the end of the Sound Cartographer. That was a very good idea. That was definitely a solid idea. Still no shotguns, by the way. I think we are approaching the good shit, though. The bridge. I know in one of these the bridge shorts out, so you can't really reliably use it. Got more clipazines. Also haven't had grenades in a while, man. They're holding out on me. I need the good shit. I was trying to remember if you get like an early peek at some of these dudes. Yeah, no sneaky peeks yet. Here we go. Here's some goods. Lipazines. It's like the game is subtly telling you, hey man, you might need some assault rifle ammo. For no reason. No reason at all. Clip is it? Yeah. It is unnecessarily silly, and I am very okay with it. Health pack textures. Oh, you're right. You're right. Like Red Cross, copyright infringing, right? Or something like that. It's like in some countries it's illegal to have that sign in something that isn't exclusively or explicitly Red Cross derivative or something. I can't remember the exact language for it, but yeah, there's like certain aspects of it that are illegal in certain countries. I do think most video game things get a pass, but like the wording was ambiguous enough where it could have some implications. Hey, what's up, Sharky? Yeah, the copyright stuff, yeah. Let's see if this cutscene is weird at all. If nothing else, the Marines will be using the battery rifles, which means their rifles might explode in the cutscene. Right, yeah, I don't think they would go after the small guys. But, you know, little unknown company like Bungie. Well, I guess nowadays it's 343 Studios.
Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Yo, what's up, random?
Hey,
Cursed Halo 2.0, so they added quite a few weapons, and they added some new enemy variants,
Better it than us.
and what else? And they added a bunch of grenade
I'm sure they'll
D20
be happy to oblige.
effects, and that's probably the most exciting thing. The new weapons are cool, the new enemies are interesting, but the grenade effects are extra fun,
Go, go, go!
and it's worth exploring. The trailer that InfernoPlus put out that shows some of them is worth watching, but I would almost recommend just going in blind and
close,
having
Jenkins.
no idea what to expect from the D20 grenades, because they are very fun.
Mendoza, move it up!
This Cursed Halo 1.0, which came out 2 years ago,
Wait here for the captain and his
added a
squad
lot of
and
cool
get your
shit,
ass inside.
and the D20 effects are great,
Sir.
but yeah, this one's
Okay, let's move.
this latest update's got some good stuff. Yeah, the flashlight's fun. Oh, and the vehicles. There's like 900. I'm
Which is
only
weird,
slightly
right?
exaggerating
I mean,
when I say there's like
look at it.
900
Something scrambled the
warthog
insides.
sub-variants. Anytime you spawn a
Plasma
warthog or a
scoring?
warthog is given to you,
I don't
it's
know.
gonna be
Maybe
something
there was an
weird.
accident,
It's
you know,
probably gonna
friendly
be a
fire or
version you've never
something?
seen before. Because there are a
What do we have,
shocking number
Sergeant?
of warthog
Looks like a Covenant
flavors.
patrol.
He did
Badass
censor
elite
Thanos
units. All
mercifully
KIA.
because it
Real pretty.
was
Friend of
not
yours?
stream safe. I actually got
Now
hit
we
by the
just met.
uncensored Thanos when I streamed Cursed Halo 2 or 3 years ago. But I mean, my channel's super small, so nobody reported me, obviously. But still, I remember seeing it and being like, oh, yeah. Because can't have that on
Well,
screen.
let's get this door open.
Because nudity
I'll
is
try,
fine on
sir,
Twitch,
but it
but
looks like
if
these
it's
Covenant
only
worked
if it's
pretty
from a
hard to lock it
vanilla
down.
game. If a game is
Just
modded
do
to
it,
have nudity,
son.
that's a big no-no.
Yes, sir.
So I was grateful that InfernoPlus recognized that and fixed it up in this one. For this update. I think he's got an eggplant emoji. Over his uncensored member. See, let's see if the assault rifle behaves weird in this cutscene. Because in the very, very first cutscene, we got weird warthogs, and they were like running each other over. And the goofy warthogs in the very start of the game, where the Marines are rolling around.
Boy,
Oh,
you
fucking
always got
Keys has a
bad feeling
pistol, which
about
means he's gonna
something.
blast himself in the face.
What's going on, soldier?
Unless his AI knows to throw it, but he's probably gonna shoot himself in the dick. I got buff Riku twice today. Or not today, but twice in the save. The first time it was right
Do you
before the
copy?
level
Over.
ended, so I didn't get a close look, but the second time I got a very close look.
Mendoza, get your ass back up to
And
second
also there was a
squad's
bunch of bad
position
guys in the
and
corner,
find
and
out
their
what the hell
corpses
is
kept
going
getting
on.
flayed,
I don't have
so there was
time
just
for your
blood
lip,
spewing
soldier.
everywhere.
I gave you an order.
Sarge!
Yeah, I bet
Listen.
Key's just gonna off himself right here.
What is that?
Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
Everywhere. I don't...
Yeah, Mendoza.
There! Mira!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it!
Sergeant,
kinda
we're
shooting.
surrounded.
God
Oh, there
damn
goes
it,
Keys, yep.
Jenkins. Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it,
He's
Marine.
just fucking offs himself. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, this is
He said, I'm not gonna let these motherfuckers
Get back here,
get to
Marine.
me.
That's an order.
Jenkins!
He said, I'm not gonna let them, I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction of offing me. We'll just say, for the sake of retcon, that was Keys' stepbrother or something. Or identical twin, so as to explain why we still see him in subsequent levels. Well, we do, but, well, you know. But spoiler has happened to him when we see him next. Like I said, this gun is very effective. Especially this modded version of the gun is very effective at dispatching little buddies. Because you have a bajillion bullets. So yeah, the flood really are not that much of a problem in this mod. Well, right now they aren't. They will eventually become a much greater problem once they're all wielding shotguns. There's still some in this room. There we go. Purple. Would it be unplayable? That's a good question. I didn't realize that there were glitches associated with the keys level. The Truth and Reconciliation Part 2. When I played the game, when I played Cursed Halo, that is, when it first came out a couple years ago, I'm pretty sure I played through the whole game without any, like, major glitches that, you know, made certain things unplayable. But it's possible that there were problems and I just don't remember them. Yeah, I don't remember seeing any things where, like, certain levels were being weird. Mercifully, we still have lots of ammo to play with. But, holy howdy, would I love a shotgun right about now. Ouch. But we're still hot, so we're firing shots very quickly. So satisfying. Blurple. The blurple, yeah. Forerunner CPU, that's what gives them their power. Power of the blurp. It just skips the... Oh, really? Yeah, I don't remember that. Either I didn't notice it because I... Like, maybe it just didn't... Like, I just never noticed it and I wasn't paying attention when I played it a couple years ago, or if it's... Since I played it like I want to say a few weeks, maybe a month after it came out, maybe if there was some kind of bug fix that or some kind of update that I had acquired. Because, yeah, I don't remember there being any issues. I'm trying to remember if there was any, like, moments that I can recall from Truth and Reconciliation Part 2 that I could point to as evidence that I experienced it. Because, yeah, if I didn't, then... Or if I don't remember it, it's probably because it didn't happen. I just didn't notice it. Because I don't dislike that level, but it's not one of my favorites. So, knowing me, I probably wouldn't have, like, been sad to have missed out on it. So the fact that if there was some kind of bug and InfernoPlus knew about the bug and intentionally skipped a level in the level list, then that was probably a thing. He probably knew exactly, like, what he was doing. There's the dudes. Just gonna blow everybody up. Yeah, baby. Nope. I'm gonna see if I can hop in this. Kinda. It's not very ergonomic. We killed a bad guy. Well, they're all bad guys, but we killed all the floods, so just cleaning up the mess. It could go back to grabbing the snark launchers, but I don't know, man. That thing screws me over more times than I want to admit. So I usually try to avoid it. Do I need to go up? I don't remember. Go this way. Yeah, I really... Maybe I should have jumped down. There's the blood room. No, this is fine. We're still going backwards. And here's evidence that... You can melee them all you want, but it's not going to be a guaranteed damage blaster the way it is for the Covenants, where melee is extra good. I think sniper rifle shots are also not terribly effective against these guys. If memory serves correct. Like, it damages them, but it kind of just goes right through them. There's still blips on the radar, but they're not schmoving. Speaking of rainbow flashlight. I was hoping they would go to fight. I think I saw a Covenant or two. I was hoping they would, you know, enemy of my enemy kind of situation. Trying to be mindful of my heatometer, my heat meter, as I'm firing these shots. Oh, hello. Lucky for me, they are susceptible to locked doors. Although they might be able to melee through the wall, so I shouldn't be too comfortable. They're worthless against the foe. Yeah, I think he might be right. I thought they still did some damage, but yeah, it's possible they just don't do jack shit. I would not recommend it for sure. But of course, I think they can spawn with sniper rifles in the later levels, and they are quite effective with them. Which is weird. It's weird that a flood enemy, like a zombified flood enemy, would be able to wield weapons with half accuracy, but I guess it's like they maintain some semblance of dexterity when they've been bloodified. Not a single shotgun in sight. I'm holding out hope, man. Holding out hope we'll get it, but I'm starting to lose faith. Nothing else will definitely go in the next level, I'm pretty sure. I think we might even start with one. So the next one is everyone's favorite. Oh wait, is it? Yes, it is. Yeah, the next one's the library, I'm pretty sure. The library. What is the thing from Arthur where it's like, you can always have fun with a library card? Also, look at this. So if I would have not fallen down, I probably could have skipped a bunch of the. Oh wait, actually maybe not. Because we came from this way. Oh, hold on, yeet. Yes. It's having a hard time. I think we came from that direction, didn't we? Yes, we absolutely did. Oh heck, I think Elgaso was just saying how easy it is to get lost. There it is. Turn off the bridge. There we go. Now they can't chase us. So if I go back down, there must have been another door I missed. There. Thank you, Elgaso. Not hard when you've got a library card. It's same energy, actually. I think that's where I want to go. Yes. Let's try that. Let's follow the blood of my enemies. It's like a breadcrumb trail. Oh, here we go, baby. Got that blunderbussy. I love the blunderbuss so much, and it is such a nightmare to wield, but I don't care. I don't care about the nightmareness because it is such a joy. A deeply primal sexual experience. I remember as a kid, or as a teen, an adolescent, I remember this room always struck me. It's like, what's the purpose of this room? Like, what kind of weird shit was going on in this room? It's like a torture chamber. And or BDSM sex dungeon. Maybe both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Man, look at that. Just fucking uninstalls these motherfuckers. And I think the physics damage that it deals, you know, like the fall damage that they do, that they receive upon landing, makes it such that these guys don't get back up when you blunderbuss their asses. Because, you know, if you shoot a guy to death, the flood dudes, and they fall over, there's a chance they'll just get back up. But I think if you fucking remove their body parts with a shotgun or an explosion, pretty sure they don't get back up from that. It's a zapping room. It's for zapping? Well, that is quite appropriate, as I see lots of zappies. Oh, I like this room too. Yeah, when you go down the elevator, you're like, oh my god. Fucking blood smears everywhere. Just the implication that they were fucking not content to kill the Covenant. They decided to smear their corpses on every possible surface. For no goddamn reason. Ouch. Oh, that guy just always got a shoot gun. Not a shotgun, but like a gun for shooting. Give us an assault rifle. Hold on, give me 30 seconds. I need to reload. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there was a missing texture. Source engine, missing texture gun. Still no fraggies. Still no frag grenades. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe I can't be trusted. Oh, look at this. They fucking batten down the hatches. Oh, look at this. Rare overshield. They fighting Covenant? They were fighting something. Man, a real good frag grenade would be legit. Right about now. Got a checkpoint though, so we Gucci. They have many weapons. Oops, my finger slipped. Oh, there's a grenade there, I think. Unlucky it didn't go off, because it very well could have. Yeah, the bridge is out. Or I mean, it's the bridge is there, but it's not very functional. So there's a fraggy. Dancing Queen. Okay. It gave us a weapon. They're gonna piss at me. Joke's on you, I pissed myself hours ago. I won't give them the satisfaction. Well, I was hoping they would try to jump up so I could fuck them over. What's the gun? Give me them clipazines. More stuff to put on my blunderbuss. The blunderbussy. Like how they just look at it for a second. I guess oh my god. Oh! I'm a little sad it didn't kill them. That one had a Hobbit-seeking missile attached to it or something, because that thing went right for my ass. I was hoping, because that's like the time when it's most likely to get them, because they just stare at it. That's the time where it's most likely to get them, but instead, I was just the one that got. Oh, there we go. That's very good. Perfect. It didn't kill all of them, but it fucked them up pretty good. Does the piss gun hurt? It does. It's quite effective, actually, because the bullets it fires are very rapid fire. Look at it floating. That's kind of cool, because it's on the bridge technically. Yeah, it's quite damaging. It's like super effective. It overheats pretty quickly, much like in real life. The piss overheats very quickly. So we can find another frag grenade. So it's realistic in that sense, and the arc of the projectile makes it kind of unwieldy sometimes. There we go. It's not very effective, but it looked cool. Oh, I should maybe not stand next to this, because that's a death trap waiting to happen. So yeah, the arc with that the projectile travels is a little bit hard to aim, but it's pretty fun to fuck with. And when bad guys have it, it can actually be a bit dangerous to deal with. Sorry, I'm still thinking about how the frag grenade go off, the disco ball effect happens, you hear Dancing Queen, and they're just staring at it, and then fucking warthogs explode out from every direction and go right up my ass. I guess in all fairness, if I'm, you know, POV, you're a bad guy guarding a dungeon like this, guarding a level, and a disco ball lands in front of you and starts playing Dancing Queen, I'd probably stop to stare at it too, in all fairness. Here's the PP gun, by the way. So, it's called a PP gun. And yeah, it fires a like an arc of piss. It leaves little piss projectiles. Like Elgaso pointed out, they kind of missed out by not calling it the pistol. But yeah, but again, look how quickly it overheats. So, much like in real life, if you piss too fast and too hard, it'll get spicy, alright? So you gotta burst fire your piss. With great piss comes great responsibility. Oh, this was the Minecraft explosions. I was like, why is it all pixely? So I've fucked around as much as I can. I was actually hoping I'd find more nards, more nades, but that's alright. Bam. Now I think we are nearing the exit for this cool place. That is so satisfying. Get up close and just deleting their faces. Oh, shit. Honestly, just like letting them hit your shield is at times a more convenient way to just deal with the small fellas. Of course, they're kind of chipping away at my overshield, but that's fine. That's what it's for. Is the pew pew? I think that's what that is. Oh, that's the texture remover. Never mind. Yo, Nepsid, how you doing, friend? It's good to see you, Nepsid. We're playing more Cursed Halo. We're in the fun levels. Well, they're all fun, but the levels that not everybody loves. But I'm enjoying myself. We got more grenades, which is nice. Wonder if they're tasty, Alina? Valid question. Only one way to find out. Give us the Consume the Bad Guys mod, InfernoPlus. Give us the gun that lets me eat bad guys and taste their entrails. Get some kind of gun. Oh god. With regards to like how do the monsters taste, I'm reminded of a very cursed thing that's been making the rounds on social media. I won't repeat the entirety of the... It's one of these if you know, you know. I won't repeat the entirety of the post, but where it's like, how does monster taste? Or how do the monster flavors taste? And the person's like, wait, you mean certain aspects of their anatomy? It's like, no, I mean the energy drink, you degenerates. It's like, why does it have to immediately go into the NSFW territory? Which, I mean, you know, far be it from me to kink shame, right? So I would be a sniveling hypocrite were I to legitimately look down on such things. But it is a fun post. The tastiness. Yeah, what does the flood taste like? What does monster taste like? What do you mean? You mean certain parts of their anatomy? No, the energy drink. The fuck, man? Is it from is it from Disco Elysium? It wouldn't shock me. When I think of Disco Elysium memes, I think of the one that Ogasa posted that's been making the rounds. It's the a remix of the cat breakdancing to that that one song by let's get some grenades again. That one song by that drum and bass song. It's like blank breakdancing to like a drum and bass song. It's a very fun meme, and there's been a Disco Elysium one that's been making the rounds. Look at that, just fucking remove those guys. It's the internet, what exactly? It needs to be embraced, because if you try to fight it, you're just gonna have a bad time. Just embrace the degeneracy. That's what I did long ago. Barbecuing the enemies, the aliens, that's right, yeah. Yeah, it's less about killing the bad guys and more about harvesting them so you can take them home and throw them on the grill, and it becomes like a cook serve delicious or cooking mama. It becomes a cooking mama experience, a mama like, or I'm sorry, a mama light rather. Is there anything else down here? We of course used a few grenades, but I don't think there's any more to grab. I'm always on the hunt for those D20 grenades, man. They're always so fun. Alright, so let's go with, yeah, let's go into the blinking light that is illuminating our path. Checkpoint cleared. I'm always looking for other other weapon caches. Thought there was gonna be more bad guys. Look at the little particulates that fly out. Just it's extra satisfying when you just see all the little body parts just explode out like that. And he had a grenade. We'd love to see. That's the thing too, is like whenever I see little giblets, I get excited thinking that some of them might be grenades, and sometimes you get lucky. Oh, like this for instance. Yes. Delicioso. As the French would say, muy delicioso. Muy bueno. Yeah, thanks for just standing there while I unload on you, dude. I'm surprised they're not jumping down. Oh. Oh, I bet he's not dead. He went down real fast. They're on the radar. Yeah, whatever. Got 9 shots left. Or actually 10 total. Oh, ouch. Oh no. I heard Knuckles. Oh. What do we get? We got Thanos. I actually have yet to use this weapon. I have no idea what the Thanos gun does. We're about to find out. It spawned a naked Thanos, who does not appear to... Ouch. I think naked Thanos does not do any damage. Now, thankfully, it is censored. They did censor the naked Thanos. 1984. Oh, literally 1984. So we can make an army of naked Thanoses, which checks about 14 of my 18 of my like 89 fetishes. So this is up there. Oh, and hydrate. Thank you, bud. Let's get some up here too. Ceiling. Can I hit myself with the Thanos? Let's go back to the previous one. There was those shields, right? What if we can arc the shots back to us? They censored the Thok. Is that the Thanos cock? Well, I mean, it likely wouldn't be a problem for a streamer of my size. But yeah, it's like the equivalent of teabagging. It likely wouldn't be a problem for a streamer of my size because, I mean, let's be honest, probably nobody would report me. But if you get a big streamer who plays this and they just happen to, you know, roll the D20 effect that gives the uncensored Thanos genitalia in the 1.0 version, then yeah, people could legit get suspended. So I would say it was probably the right call to censor it, but the meme of literally 1984 having to censor a purple penis is a good meme. It's a very specific fetish. Well, like I said, it checks the box of 18 out of 89 fetishes, so it's checks several boxes. Also, I couldn't find any more shields, and I'm sad about it. I'm gonna... Well, I only have 5 shots left. I want to, like, see if I can shoot myself with this thing, but there might not be any... it's like some way to arc it back towards me. For placing it. Yeah. Yeah, because you see lots of flavors of the Garry's Mod gun. Oh, they despawn. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Or is this a room I've not been in? I think they despawned. Okay, that's literally 1984. Alright, what if I shoot and then hit the glass? Is the glass bulletproof? There we go. I've created a work of art. Which of those 18? Alina's like, I'm afraid to ask, Alex. Hey, what's up, Pogger? Yeah, I think they despawn when you leave, so it's like a decal, which, you know, fair. Well, there it is. Now we finally found out what the Thanos gun does, because we saw it before, but then I died before I could use it, and that was very sad. Found more stuff to put on our blunderbuss, so we're full on ammo. Only one grenade, but that's alright. Let's get to... Well, I think I have to jump up here, don't I? Here it is. There's more stuff up here. Oh, it's just 1 health, I think. Hold on. Yeah, I was hoping it'd be more health, or more grenades, rather. Health is one thing. Health, ammo, that's only secondary. What I really need are more grenades. Or the goofy memes. He was looking right at me. He was waiting for me. I guess I wasn't exactly being stealthy. I'm surprised they don't, like, jump up to greet me. Or vociferously. Oh! I'm gonna back up. I think it might have, like, hurt a few of them, but it didn't, like, fuck them up like I was hoping it would. This one will. Oh. Would have fucked myself up too if I wasn't careful. Yeah, that was a little close. I was not sure I'd be able to get away in time. Let's drop his ass. Alright, his ass has been dropped. Scoop up the nades that dropped. There's another one here. Yeah, I think we're just a few rooms away from the exterior. And then we'll hop into everyone's favorite level in this game. Although once this level ends, I'll need to take a brief BRB so I can use the restroom. And probably take the dog out and just kind of get up and stretch. But yeah, we'll start the next level after this one ends. So we still got quite a bit of stream left for the evenings. Man. Yeah, again, whenever I see the giblets, I'm always looking for grenades dropping. I'm always hopeful. Is this the custom edition? Yeah. Yeah, this is the custom edition version. I've actually yet to try out the Master Chief Collection version. Actually, full disclosure, I've actually never played the Master Chief Collection in any capacity. But, for those curious, there are instructions to play this mod with the custom edition version of Halo 1, as well as the Master Chief Collection version of this mod. Oh, that is a good mission objective. Oh, no. Or mission briefing, rather. Yeah. Also, yeah, we've gone backwards, so my bad. But... actually, how did I manage this? I guess I... what did I do? Was there another door I went through? Wait a second. How did I do this? How did I get myself all twisted, turned upside down? Okay, well, clearly I wasn't supposed to jump down. Let's go back this way, I guess. But anyway, yeah, so I've yet to play the Master Chief Collection version of this mod, but there are instructions to get this running on the custom edition version as well as the Master Chief Collection. The reason I'm using the custom edition version is because this is just what I had installed from when I streamed this game, this mod rather, for the first time a couple years ago with the 1.0 release. So it was more just out of convenience. But yeah, if you don't have a CD key available to you for the original PC port that allows you to install custom edition, then yeah, you should be able to get this working for the Master Chief Collection. There we go. I've yet to try it myself, but yeah, it sounds like it should work pretty well. And the link that I posted in the chat, the ! Cursed command, is a link to InfernoPlus's Patreon. And that link does include info on... oh boy, I gotta get some distance here. Info on getting the mod to work with all the additions. Ooh, we got an oof. That's actually very good. So that killed all the bad guys and did not harm us. A lot of the effects, the frag grenades, will harm the players. That was a lucky break. Because yeah, it's harder to get legit copies or legit CD keys for the original Windows port unless you already had a, you know, unless you already bought it years ago. Because that's why I'm running the custom edition versions, because I have my physical game disc of the PC port when I bought it years and years ago at Walmart, I think. Because the PC port is actually quite good for Halo 1. We played the shit out of it back in the day. And of course, there are other ways to acquire CD keys for it, but for me, it was just the convenience factor. But yeah, the link I posted, like I said, it's a link to InfernoPlus's Patreon, and that particular post is viewable. It's a publicly viewable post, so you don't have to be a patron to his Patreon to be able to view the info. But of course, if you wanted to support the developer who made this mod, it's, you know, maybe consider tossing a couple bones. He works very hard on the mods he makes, and he is extraordinarily talented. So InfernoPlus gets 2 big thumbs up from me. How cute is Doggo? If you're asking about my dog, my dog whose name is Dexter, he is sleeping behind me in his little doggy blanket pillow area behind me. He's being a sleepy boy. My dog is about 13 and a half, probably, actually he's closer to 14 years old now, so he is a little old man doggy. He's a teenager. He's a little old man. He's very sleepy. He's mostly blind in both of his eyes. He's real slow, but he's a good boy. Also, these guys have the shotguns, and they're being fucked by the shotgun's ridiculous knockback. In fact, one already died. I'm not surprised. Oh, there's that guy. Yep. So, the Marines are not long for this world because the knockback is harmful to them. We got more grenades. So, their death is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. You can do co-op. That's correct. Yeah, and co-op, I believe, does work for this. I've yet to do it myself, but yeah, I've heard reports that this is co-opable. As long as everybody has the correct version installed, and you can get a game going with some co-op homies. All doggos are all. Valid answer. Scientifically accurate and valid answer. Oh, you got the Halo 2 PC port random? That's impressive. I think I saw the Halo 2 port on shelves once. And like a fool, I passed up on buying it. Because at the time I heard not so good things about the Halo 2 PC port. But I still would have liked to have tried it out just for the sheer spectacle of it. That guy got some air. And he lived. The boy who lived. Whoa! What the fuck happened back there? Boing. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, how did I live? How did I live that boing? I think my gamer skills have grown too powerful. I should not be trusted. Why'd I throw a grenade at him? Oh, well, he's already dead anyway. Oh, you're dead too. I'm sorry. It didn't have to be this way. I'm sorry. I'm a murderer. I'm sorry. I didn't really mean to, but I wasn't that sad when it happened because it was very entertaining. I didn't mean to, but I'm also not that sorry. Well, thank you, Balgasa. That is a very good summary of Dexter the dog. He is a dog. Also, level 98 Wizards, good to see you, buddy. We shall do some Pokemon. Some Pokemon card action. Let's do that after this level ends, which is pretty soon, actually. Can't believe we got the clutch boing noise that speed ran us past so much of the level. That was ridiculous. First gaming PC so you could play it. Yeah, I've heard the Halo 2 PC port. It's kind of rough, but again, I still would have liked to have tried it out just to see the spectacle and to see it for myself, really. I wonder if I feel like I should have seen the guy by now. I wonder if the yeetage made me miss a a key loading point or something. So let's wander around for a bit, but we'll find it. But like you said, Random, yeah, it's learning experience for sure. Probably a learning experience on how to build a computer, how to build a PC for one thing, but also learning experience on like when something gets ported. You know, a very exciting game gets ported. Be mindful of how the port is handled and, you know, reading reviews ahead of time, knowing what we're getting ourselves into. Oh, maybe that's why people didn't like it then, because yeah, it had to be on Vista. Because yeah, I remember hearing people were saying very unsavory things about it, but wasn't exactly sure what was happening. I just assumed it didn't run well. Yeah, maybe it spawns the dudes once you kill the bad guys? Again, it's I almost feel like I missed a key loading zone when I got yeeted myself. Some stuff to put in my blunderbuss. Inserting it into my blunderbussy. The fact that bad guys are spawning from this direction makes me think this is the right way. They're still spawning in. I don't know if I've made it clear, but I really enjoy the blunderbuss. It's such an unwieldy and dumb weapon, but God, I love it so much. They're still spawning. I don't know, that makes me a little bit worried. But yeah, a light sequence break might have happened. So we're trying to see if we can correct it. Bad guys to get lunch. Oh, maybe that's why they're like slowly trickling back in. It's like a certain amount need to die before it spawns laser boys. Because I think this is where we would need to be for them to spawn in. Nothing else. We could always reload the save. I'm pretty sure it didn't. We're not soft locked or anything, but still, it's just weird. But that is the glory of this mod, is that it will cause things to behave in ways that are not expected. Oh, what if it launched the laser boys and launched 343 Guilty Spark? Okay, now that's a very valid theory too. Yeah, maybe I should just play it safe and reload the save. Let's get real close to this structure. Oh. You see that? There we go. I just wanted us to get real close. Which means I should definitely start throwing grenades now. End of level. I was hoping it would still do grenades.
I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
I was about to ask if anybody was hearing portal voices. For a brief moment, I was like, no, that's not what I'm hearing. I think you're right. I think that's what the drones were, the turrets. The laser boys. Right, quick library card check. You guys got your library cards in hand? They're gonna check us. They're gonna check us at the door. We'll be able to check out anything if we don't have our library card on hand. Random's got it. My guy. Or gal. But yeah, my homie. Like I said, we're going to take a brief BRB. Right here. I'm going to go ahead and say save last checkpoint. Just to make sure everything's copacetic. Perfect. Perfect. I'm super down. We have the pisties. We don't have shoot gun anymore. We got the pisties. And look at this. They're like actual functional pistols. I actually kind of miss the dumb pistols. I wish they were both reverse and you had to like throw them both. But they're like boring ass dual-wielded pisties, which is, I mean, it's, I guess it's okay. But you can't throw grenades and you cannot melee. Honestly, lame AF if you ask me. But whatever. And it's unfortunately very, like, reliable. Look how accurate it is. I don't like... Get this accuracy, get this reliability out of my cursed Halo. It needs to be cursed and fucky, alright? So we'll find a replacement for it soon enough, hopefully. At least it takes a long time to reload, so it has a foil. Oh, we are burning through ammo pretty quickly. It's not an auto win button necessarily. And we do have the assault rifle, but I don't have a ton of ammo for it, so I'm inclined to be on the careful side of things. And of course, melee is not very effective against these guys. I think melee is like sniper rifle in that it doesn't do much, if anything. Now he didn't have a gun, did he? I think he was melee only. And we do have grenades though. I should not be afraid to utilize them. Yes, yes, I would be so down one like a duck. Some ridiculous animation. Oh shit. Oh, I was about to say, well, something just shot me, but I think whatever shot me yeeted themselves. Oh boy. Whoop. I'm getting pissed on, things are exploding. Shit's getting weird, fam. As it should. As these things should get weird. I threw a grenade down, but I don't actually know what happened. There's a lot of explosions. Checkpoint done. A little bit dark. Let's get some rainbow lights in here. Hey, what's up, Murray? Yeah, this level in a normal capacity is a weird level, but then you add this mod on top of it, and things will most likely get a little strange. But that's the joy that we hope to see in Cursed Halo. We like the weird. We seek it out. I'm gonna go ahead and dump the pisties, partly because it's almost empty anyway. And the bit crushed plasma rifle is always a joy to bust out. On Legendary, oh Jesus, I think I might have beat this game on Legendary once. Years and years ago, and I enjoyed it, but fucking hell. I maintain you don't so much beat this game in Legendary. I mean, you can complete it obviously, but you don't so much beat the game as you just fling your corpse, like multiple instances of your corpse at the game until either like your pile of corpses clogs up the game and it just bends to your will, or like until you like break the game. It's like you're flinging your dead body at a wall, at like a brick wall, until either your dead body breaks or until the wall breaks. So it feels like a victory by attrition. But that's part of the joy of Legendary in Halo 1. But, oh, and yeah, and the mod, yes, the mod we're using, it is a very good time. It's called Cursed Halo. I did not make it. It's by a gentleman named InfernoPlus. He is a expert shitpost extraordinaire. He is the living embodiment of a shitpost, and I say this lovingly. There's some TNT. Come on, pop. Popped a little bit late, but that's okay. He makes extraordinarily good mods. He's made several for Halo 1. He's made several for Dark Souls 1, and I think also 3. He's a very, very talented mod maker. And this mod actually came out for the first time a couple years ago, but he recently put out a 2.0 version. And that's what we're playing right now, which adds a bunch of more goofy stuff in the game. It didn't need more goofy things, but he took it upon himself to do it, and we're all grateful for it because he is a mad scientist. Spawned a bunch of elites with swords. Did you guys help me out here? Oh, well, enemy of my enemy is a friend to me, I would say. Common enemies and such. Now, that's not gonna last. He's eventually gonna get bored. Hey, we got an oof. Nice, that actually killed all the bad guys in the area. I was actually kind of hoping it would kill him, too. Dead bodies ever correct. Yep. Yeah. It's very good, yeah. All you need is either the Master Chief Collection or the Custom Edition of Halo 1. If you have a valid CD key for the Windows version, the Windows release back in like the mid-2000s. If you have that available to you, you can also play through Custom Edition. That's actually what I'm playing right now. This is not through the Master Chief Collection. But I've been informed that the Master Chief Collection version of this mod works quite well. I'm looking for more grenades, by the way, but I don't see any. There's plasmas, but I don't care about the plasmas. I want the fraggies, because those are the ones that do the weird shit.
The energy field above us contains
Like the oof we got hit with earlier.
We must get up there.
Wait. Look at the little powder as it drips down. So satisfying. Now these guys can never drop anything. All they drop is just more giblets. Checkpoint reached. It's above me. There we go. I was gonna say, I bet there's more where that came from. He's got a pistol. Oh, except he's got the pistol that... Actually, here, yeah. He's got the pistol that fires backwards. So, him trying to shoot us worked out very well in our favor. To Papa gave a pistol. And speaking of pistols, that guy was trying to pee on us, but that's okay. I reflexively pissed right back at him with bullets. Oh, hold on, I gotta reload. Give me like 45 seconds. Oh, actually that works out. Ow. Pew. I'm gonna have to probably switch out to assault rifle pretty soon here. Yeah, let's go do it now, actually. Last couple bullets too. Look at this fucking trail of piss. It's like it tells a story. Environmental storytelling. Oh, he had a shotgun. Add. I was gonna say he's gonna pop. Yep, there he goes. He pop, just can't stop. Okay, so there's a number of things to take note of. There was a shotgun. I definitely want more ammo. And there was also a funny gun that dropped. And I like those funny guns. But there were so many explosions, I don't know where it landed. That might be it over there, actually. It's the pew pew laser. Super weak to the Magnum, yeah? Yeah, so like when they have the Magnum and they're shooting themselves in the face, it works out for everybody. And by everybody, I mean me. Yeah, the pew pew gun. The noise is Like, it's a little bit annoying after a while, but thankfully the battery does not last very long, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. Okay, so here's the fun gun. It is the push gun. I don't dislike the push gun. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I guess I've yet to use it against these guys. We'll find out what it's like, but against the Covenant, it can work well. I guess the thing is, we only use the push gun in tight corridors, and it was kind of unwieldy. In more open areas like this, it actually might work quite well. So you're basically weaponizing fall damage. It's like that. We just launched him, and he's out of there. So you're just kind of artificially introducing distance. Sometimes it works, other times it probably doesn't, but if nothing else, it's fun just yeeting them. Oh, look at him. He actually landed up top. Yeah, so those guys are actually safe. So it's not always as effective as we wish that it would be. But just kind of launch them that way was pretty fun. Wanna come down here? He just wants to wiggle. Which, understandable. I too just desire the wiggles. Down here. He doesn't want to get down here. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, we don't have to kill everything, but... I was curious if they would do anything when we got close. Like, I wonder if the AI expects to be able to live... or, like, landing up there. Also, the chain balloon pops of these little dudes. Yep. When you hit him with the pops. It's strangely satisfying. Tickles the same part of the brain that enjoys popping bubble wrap. And he's just chilling. I wonder if I can, like, nudge him the other way. Oh, I think he actually died that time. Okay, well, whatever. It's a little bit hard to see.
The security doors have sealed.
That is precisely right, Sharky.
Access the override to open them.
So now is when we chill. It's okay, I got the nades at the ready. I got my nads at the ready.
Please follow closely.
Oh, never mind. I thought we had to defend the door.
I am a genius.
Wish I could push him around. That'd be kind of fun.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols.
So higher up he goes. Yeah, it seems. Yeah, sometimes the fall damage just doesn't really do shit. I'm gonna push him real far away. Yeah, sometimes they just kind of don't give a shit, actually. So hoping the fall damage would be a little bit easier to... Oh, like, yeah, there we go. That killed him that time. I'm gonna launch you this way. Oh, out of ammo. Okay, that's honestly for the best. It's a fun thing to fuck around with, but it's hard to get much out of it, actually. Most importantly, he dropped some frags. We like that a lot.
They consume all.
I remember learning the hard way back in the day that, yes, you can fall down that hole and it will not go well for you. So I threw a frag grenade. I don't know what the effect was. All I know is that these goddamn snarkers are making me real sad. And they will pour out behind me. Pouring one out for the homies. Motherfucker tried to explode in front of me. Nah, fam, I ain't about that life. Here, give me 1 sec. I gotta explode. Ouch. Oh, I think he fell down the hole. There we go. Ouch. That snarker's gonna kill me. A moment too soon. I'm still hesitant to actually pick up those damn things for myself because I've gotten screwed by the snarker so many times. There we go. Give me something a little bit more action-packed. And this was the one... Yeah, that was the one we were playing with earlier. Okay. Is there anything else? I mean, the assault rifle is probably still best one to play with. Ow. Speaking of assault rifle, I think you heard me. The game had to think about that one for a second. Yeah, I'm actually gonna switch out, because... much as I enjoy the Bitcrush plasma rifle, it's... not necessarily very effective right now. Oh. Oh, there's the shotgun. I was gonna say somebody just got launched. Or somebody launched themselves. Ouch. How did you live, dude? That was a point blank shot. The motherfucker actually slapped me to death. I freaking deleted his face and he gave less than 0 fucks. He took fucks from me. Oh good, just what we needed. Well, the enemy of my enemy is a friend. See? All works out. Distractions. Coming in hot. He landed and then immediately shot us on face. And just stood back up. And we have a... let's see, which one is this? Oh, I think we actually can't pick those up. Yeah, we can't pick these up because they're like bound to the enemies that spawn them. Since they came from the grenades. Yeah, so there's a bunch of snipers we actually can't pick up. That's unfortunate. Well, it's not that big of a deal because the sniper's not very effective anyway. Yeah, we're looking for the grenades. No snarkers. I was hoping he was gonna shoot his own buddy. Ouch. Watch the gun land all the way this direction. From downtown. Any frag grenades? Any fraggies? Just gonna preemptively throw some of these things down. There we go. Oh, that's perfect. Just a few well-placed grenades, and it works out for everybody. Get that plasma bukkake. I could always use more bukkake in my inventory. Excuse me, in my arsenal. In my arse, rather. Oh. Get away from me. I thought he had a grenade on him. I actually mostly missed. Oh, there we go. Oh no, he actually survived too. There's something behind me. Yep. I'm gonna say this feels like there's a surprise waiting for me. Yep, he's dead. And we got Oh, never mind. I thought we got a frag grenade out of that. Wishful thinking. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I knew I saw one somewhere. I just didn't actually pick it up. Overshield action. Yes, sir. We have a full goop of assault rifles. Assault rifle juice. Fuel for the assault rifle. Yeah, I'll go and throw one of those down. Dancing Queen, alright, what are we getting? Any dancers? Any discoers? Ouch. So that's what that feels like, getting shot with a shotgun. It does not feel good. I just said I don't want it, alright? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the times I shot you guys with shotguns. I didn't know. I regret nothing. Oh yeah, what did the Dancing Queen give us? Oh, they gave us a Minecraft sword. Eh. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm convinced that melee is the right call here.
This installation's research facilities are most impressive.
Most
Perhaps we'll have
impressive.
time to see them later.
Actually worked out pretty well. Oh, the double. That was unexpected or unintended. But I'll gladly claim it was intentional. He's got a motherfucking flamethrower. Never mind, he's dead. Oh, shit. That dude had a flamethrower and he knew that it would probably be very effective. Yeah, actually, fuck. Flamethrower would be sick right now. But he'd rather sacrifice himself to the pit. Oh, please, you got a pistol. Shoot your pistol, please. Yes. As we're just fucking lighting his ass up. It's a little spicy. A little hot. I'm so bummed. I bet the flamethrower would be sick right about now, but that motherfucker knew that I could not be trusted with that kind of power. He'd rather... There he is down there. Oh, wait, hey. Okay. Alright, bye. Apparently everyone wants to take a nap down in the comfy pit. Oh my god, more flamethrower. There's like several flamethrowers. That makes me excited in ways that would get me banned on Twitch. Correctly banned off Twitch. Ah! These guys just cannot stop themselves from just offing themselves down the pit. Pitting themselves. Wanna come down here? Alright, bye. I mean, I don't think they can live, to tell the... I mean, the little dudes can, obviously. But I don't think they can, like, get back up after that kind of fall damage. I think they're donezo. Oh! Well, same goes for me, apparently. Recoil is a bitch. And so am I. I'm the bitch. Oh, they just, like, stood in front of it. That makes me so happy. Yeah, I gotta be very careful with how I tread. Yes, so I know better than to be too sad because there's more flamethrowers where that came from. I just don't like these guys sneaking up behind me, man. Makes me nervous every damn time. I think he fired his shotgun mid-air. As he like jumped and then he exploded, then I exploded him. So it was an explosion party. It was very romantic. Yeah, the recoil's a bitch, isn't it? Ask me how I know. I've been using this thing for the past half hour. Actually, maybe it's for the best that he dies out here. That way I can get his ammo. And give him the juice. Alright, see you later. They just willingly yeet themselves down the pit. With zero hesitation. There was just a way to lower myself down there without getting got by the kill box, or the kill plane. Right. Oh, it's a super soaker. Ah. I mean, I like the super soaker, but it doesn't actually do damage. It just pushes them around. Nah, never mind. I thought there would be flamethrowers. There is a flamethrower, and you can access it in this mod, but yeah, the super soaker is the one that the mod adds, so it's probably the more common one. Damn, I was all excited. Actually surprised he lived that shot. The initial shot. Pop. Alright, no frag grenades still. So this is a Bukkake only experience. Anything less than or other than Bukkake is expressly illegal. Got friends though. Yeah, they got the turret voices from Portal.
Which is ill-suited for this kind of work. Pardon me. A plasma conduit breach in section.
At least they did. Now they're being quiet.
Disrupted power flow to a rabbinic maintenance.
Maybe it's when they take damage. Yeah, they're making the portal noises. We got buddies. Now, do they look like portal turrets at all? No, they look pretty normal. Unfortunately. I'd rather they look silly. Aw, they're not coming with me though. Wait, it gets worse. I don't think that was the name of the chapter originally, was it? Oh wait, there's more. It's no activated almonds, but... Actually, hold on. Yeah, still the same objective. It's actually gonna launch them towards me. Yeah. I should've known. Putting them directly in my path. Or putting myself in their path. I think I heard more plops. More plops and more pops.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
That's reassuring. I think once we wrap up this level, that'll probably be where we end the stream. Because I'm getting a little bit tired. But yeah, I think it should be good to wrap it. Wrap it before we tap it. Look at that, we got full grenades, baby. That does not happen often. I just heard them say, oh no. And then explosions happen. Oh, it's because they're dying, that's why. Trying to not explode it if I can help it. I think they're all except one are dead. Brought a hunter. Actually, that's kind of based. Because that hunter could fuck shit up, except that guy. You are a problem. Oh my god, they're super soaking him. Super soaker versus quad laser. Ultimate battle. Oh my god. The hunter's gonna lose. This is the dumbest shit. They're getting him so wet. Oh my god, he just fucking deleted their asses. Yeah, get their ass. I'm actually shocked he went for him instead of me. There's piss everywhere. Oh, that was sick. Dude, I don't have a good feeling about this hunter. He's fucking him up. But I don't know if he think he's long for this world. Is he gonna shoot these things? I guess, yeah, I guess he is. Not exactly on their side. The game probably doesn't expect a hunter to be here. Because we know they are very susceptible to melee. There it is. Dude, he put up a fucking fight though, man. I'm proud of him. Proud of you, homie. You did good. We also lost literally all the turret friends, but that's fine. There's more where that came from. Super Soaker? Yep. Dude, if it was Flamethrower, I'd be so excited, but I think it's gonna be mostly Soakers. Super Soaker full of cat piss. Well, the friend is back. Nice combination of blood and different blood and piss and explosion scorch marks. All major food groups are covered. I think we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.
Ah. The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood, only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
Let's go ahead and throw one of those down. Oh, it's a sniper one. That's gonna be borderline useless here. You kidding me? I don't give a shit about snipers. Shit. We got Dancing Queen. What's it gonna give us? A gun, I think. I don't know what that one was either. Yeah. It was probably another gun spawn. It was. This one is pain. Sure. The pain gun's okay. The Minecraft plasma pistol, or plasma sword was what dropped. We'll try the pain gun out. We only have a couple shots for it though, so it will not overstay its welcome. Excuse me. Yeah, the pain gun. Yo, what's up, Funky Duckling? We're playing more Cursed Halo, which is probably evident by the fact that there's a rainbow flashlight, and we have the Gmod, Gary's mod tool in our hands, and there's missing source textures everywhere. What I should have said was, welcome to completely unmodded Halo. This is very normal, and completely unmodded, untainted. Maybe this will work against the Flood. I'm not sure. It works fairly well against the Covenant, but we'll see.
I am a genius.
It was pain. I'm in Spain without the S. So I hit him with the pain. No pain, no gain. So they're just gonna be exploding guts until they fucking fall over. Yeah, they're just vomiting their guts everywhere. Brutal. Ouch. But it's not gonna kill them instantly, is the thing. Like, they're slowly bleeding out. Ouch. So we're just making it very messy. And they don't stop bleeding after they fall over. Yeah, you can see it's still kind of eating at them. They're just getting gross and sloppy. Which is, coincidentally, my fetish. There's a reverse inconvenient rocket launcher.
To dispense product.
Yes, dispense the product, please. Revisiting the classics. That's correct. This is yeah, we're really experiencing this game the way the developers intended. This is their original vision for the game that they couldn't truly realize with the original Xbox's hardware. So InfernoPlus, this mod's developer, took it upon himself to realize the developer's true vision. What a Chad. I gotta watch my six because they're gonna be coming at me. I got more nades. Oh, we got Buff Riku. That's actually going to be a problem. Because I don't know if I can get past his ass. Yeah, Buff Riku is so buff and so powerful. You can see he's removing my shield. If you look up here. He's kind of fucking out my shield. However, the magical power. Oh, am I just dead? I think I'm just dead. I'm trying to like recoil past him, but he's so buff. Oh, okay, I'm gonna let my shield recharge. That is a very inconvenient place for Buff Riku to spawn.
That's a good idea.
I don't know why there's like opera music. Eh. Trying to get past him. Oh, he killed me. Damn. Buff Riku don't fuck around, dude. Alright, well, it's probably for the best. We get to do the messy part again. For those in the chat, for the dozens of you that have excessive bloody zombie fetishes, and you're eating good tonight, boys and girls. Gals and pals. Ouch. I'm trying to shoot your buddy. Calm down. Calm down. There we go.
Hello.
Whip!
Dispensing
Except he found a shotgun. Yeah, so they're still very messy. Ow, they hurt us. Okay, if you stand on the pain dispenser, it does kind of fuck you up too. Yeah, I think I've had my fill of the pain gun. It's a fun novelty for a couple seconds, but yeah, that was optimal Buff Riku placement. Buff Riku is one of the effects where it can be very fun because bad guys get fucked up real bad by it, but yeah, a poorly or unfortunately well placed Buff Riku can soft lock you, especially if it checkpoints. If it saves the checkpoint in an inconvenient spot, then it's gonna be a problem. So it's probably for the best that we avoid it. Alright, let's try this again with fewer soft locks.
Hello?
Please wait here.
Hold your horses until the monitor returns. Alright, horses are being held.
That's a good idea.
The reason I threw a grenade down is because you can see there's red on the radar. Oh, it spawned a bunch of keys. And they're all dead. Good job, keys. It spawned a bunch of Captain Keys and they just got instantly fucked. Hey, drop more grenades though. Cool. All the more reason to play with them. AA gave us the undrivable Warthog. You can't drive. It's only a gunner seat. There's no driving at all for it. Oh, I lied. You can drive. It's just really weird. Yeah, earlier I couldn't drive it. but it is drivable, but fuck is it impossible to control. There it is. A classic Warthog experience. Yeah, this thing is a monster. An enjoyable monster, but a monster no less. Blunderbuss your way. Yeah. Well, I tried that earlier, and we learned if you touch Buff Riku, he will murder you with zero hesitation. There was a party popper earlier. What was the party? Unless the... Yeah, I thought something else spawned out here. Because I threw one grenade down, there was a party, and then I threw a second one down and it spawned the goofy warthog. Maybe not. Yeah. I was thinking there was a gun, but I see no guns. Yeah, all the keys. Yeah, so let's... Oh, it even shows my health as the gunner health. I'm the gunner. God, this thing is impossible to drive. It's also hard to see which direction is the correct direction. It's like the forward... God, and it flips so easily. Speed run. Oh, never mind. Also, it's worth noting that there is a cooldown with the gun, so you can't just lay on the gun the whole time. It will overheat. There it is, just overheated. And also, driving this thing is a disaster. There's more explosions, right? It's like, is there an aftershock? Okay, I guess not. No, on the way forward. Yeah, that's the, what's it called? The short hog? Or the small hog? We've seen that once before. Actually, we saw it for the first time ever earlier in the stream. So how appropriate it would make its triumphant return. Are there guys that are gonna land in front of me? Yep. Got a party popper. Might have exploded whatever dropped. Oh, somebody got bounced and then oh no'd. Okay, that's not exactly good. Yeah. Yeah, that was not a good thing to have happen right there, because those snarkers are not great. In a small hallway like that, that's just a death sentence. Oh, perfect. Just what I needed. Gonna be a lot of pops in the next 5 seconds. Guess they all popped already. Yeah, it's like a level with a lot of floods. Let's spawn even more of them. Just what I was hoping to see. There we go. Yeah, just get him way to the end of the hallway. It's like, I don't want you to for this to happen right here. Let's just push it off till later. Way, way later. This guy's gonna drop right in front of us. And then he just runs the wrong way for some odd reason. There we go. There's the one where there's like an aftershock. I'm surprised it didn't do more damage. Oh my fucking god. Summoned a bunch of covenants. Which means we definitely throw a grenade. Exploded towards me and I got very scared. Alright, well. Solved the problem. We created a large mess, but we solved the problem. Yeah, when they exploded towards me, I thought that was it. They could have helped us, but they didn't seem like they wanted to move, so I was not going to give them the chance. A lot of plasma pisties. Okay. Yeah, we've created another hallway like we saw in the previous level where it's just coated in guts. Covenant guts and piss.
Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You are
Yeah, I had a feeling there was gonna be a two-pronged situation. A two-thonged situation. We'll just go with that. From a safe distance. Get them snarkers. I don't want to get close and that's popping off. So nerve-wracking every time. Surprised he got up. Oh, never mind. He wouldn't have gotten up because I just saw him stand back up for the second time. I cannot believe he lived. Ouch. No, no, you shoot your gun. There you go, perfect. Oh, that's actually quite good, I think. Well, like, until they find their way over here, but it's good while there's bad guys over there. No, don't go for me. They got all these other targets, dude. I thought for sure they'd go for the bad guys. Yeah, it's almost like they just turned and went exclusively for me. We're like, look at that green, sexy man over there. Let's just ignore all the other Zombino dudes. It's actually not what I meant to do, but sure. Ouch. I shouldn't have stood so close to them. Checkpoint complete. Oh, I had a rocket launcher. It was an inconvenient rocket launcher, too. Because he instantly died. Now, I threw a grenade and nothing happened. It might have just spawned a gun far away where I just didn't hear the effect. Oh, it's because I have max ammo. Health, more rockets. Huh, yeah, I didn't see anything pop out of him. You have a flamethrower? Or a super circle? What do you have? You have a super... Oh, it does hurt us. That thing, like, deleted my shield, didn't it? Ouch. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, that just instantly got my shield out of there. Because whenever I use it on bad guys, it doesn't really kill, it just pushes them around. It nudges. Gently. Oh, I think there might have been more health. The way we came. Yes. Oh, there we go. There's something. Where have you been all my life? Random effects. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good idea. It's pretty much 9 D20s. So, who knows? So far, it's not doing much at all, actually. Spawning more guns. Oh, there we go. There we go. Some tank shots. Plot explosions. Oh, it's a bouncy rocket. It's actually kind of dangerous right now. That bouncy rocket has been a problem for us more times than I want to admit. Yee. Sometimes I swear it's like got it out for us, man. I got one shot left. We actually didn't. I was hoping for a little bit more chaos. Yeah, wishful thinking. There was at least one other gun that I heard spawn. I didn't actually see it, but I heard it. Yeah, see, it doesn't even hurt these guys. It just pushes them around, which is just not really what we're after. I don't know why I thought melee was going to be a good idea. What this? Oh, that's the one I just... Oh, no, it isn't. This is another push gun. I don't know, man. I wasn't really impressed with the push gun. We were playing with it earlier. The novelty factor is high, but that's about it. Yeah, yeah, go back up the hole. The hole from whence you came. That's a lot of boys. Someone check the milkshakes. All right, I don't actually have any other guns that are normal. It's this or push. Said, Lord, take me downtown. I'm just looking for some push. Get him the fuck away from me. Yeah, it's like the full damage works, just... It requires more setup than I would rather. A lot of pistol thingies. 34 tool gun bullets. Well, cool, I guess. Oh, that one's empty, though. I'm just trying to bully them. Why you bully? He's trying to piss at me, so I'm just yeeting him in to the next dimension. Yeah, like you can watch them experience pain when they land, but it's not always a guarantee it's gonna prevent them from just getting right back up anyway. I'm just juggling him for a second, hoping it'll work out. Yeah, and then these little alcoves, it's not terribly effective, sadly. Instead, there's just piss everywhere. The Cursed Halo piss experience. I got one nade left. You can nudge those guys too, but it does even less against them. I'm just gonna throw one of these. Oh my god. It's a lot of these guys. Yeah, why am I surprised? Turns out spawning 300 hunters might have some downsides. Yeah, I am not surprised with how that went down. I was hopeful it would go differently, but yeah, wasn't surprised. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. So it's that much predetermined. Right, here's where they start spawning in. Which means it's my turn to just send them on their way. Yeah, when they get in that alcove, they're in the safety zone. Like I can't hurt them with a push gun. At least that way, that's like guaranteed fall damage. But yeah, when he's here, I can't do shit. I gotta shoot. And splort. There we go. And did that do it? Plump, plump. Yep, there we go. It's hard to make a lot of progress when you have such slow, goofy-ass weapons. Well, we are making progress, so I'll take it, but still, it's like, oof, man, you have to be uncharacteristically careful in a mod that is all about throwing caution and sensibility to the wind. That's actually kind of nice. We're able, the piss just arched right over us. Dude, how many of you are there? Jesus, dude. I think they finally took the hint. Or got the hint, rather. So earlier this is where I threw a grenade because I knew there was... It seemed like there was something over here, but... I was just seeing things on the radar. Sure like to spawn behind you, don't I? Just hearing distant explosions of the guys popping. Little flood balloons, flood bags.
Oh, hello.
Hello. What are we gonna get? Oh, buff Riku, kind of clutch actually, kind of based, because that's gonna prevent them from chasing after me, or it's gonna nudge them forward. So the damage field is gonna be a good deterrent. All right, thank you, buff Riku. You're doing a great job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are not vanilla names for the chapters, by the way. That's of course assuming that it's not going to reach up through the floor. We got the checkpoint saved, so for better or worse, we got it. Hope that's not going to come back to bite me later.
I would conjecture that the other species currently
Conjecture, I like that word.
is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
Target lost.
Target lost. I conjecture. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of an odd use of it, but I don't doubt that it's valid, but yeah, you're right. Usually you would describe something as conjecture as opposed to conjecturing. I want to conjugate the conjecturing. Yakko, have you ever conjugated before? Conjugate? I've never even kissed a girl. That's okay, I'll conjugate with you. Good night, everybody. Oh, we got the goddamn trees. Oh no. We got the goddamn trees. Right in front of the checkpoint. Well. Let's try this. I shouldn't have moved. Can I just load the previous one? Okay, we're fine. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Wow, that's a very... I'm lucky. I'm very grateful that it let me load from back that way. We were just saying earlier, if you get very unlucky, the D20 spawns in a real narrow place like this, it can be a good time. Or a very... It can be a bad time, or a very good time. Such as the small hog. Oh my god. Well, the good news is I can't do shit. Except I can drive. So I can't shoot very well, but I can drive like the Dickens. Blue. How do you guys feel about the color blue? If the answer is anything other than ecstatic sexual excitement, then get the fuck out of my face. They are the names? Oh, damn, I thought they were like meme names. Jesus fucking Christ, this thing is a disaster. I feel it. God damn it, this is Austin Powers in the tunnel. In an unfortunately relevant comparison. Except his didn't have a turret, and there weren't as many zombie corpses around. Jesus fucking Christ, this thing is ridiculous. If I could just turn around, I bet this would actually be kind of cool. Actually, yeah. Would you explode on me, please? That's what she said. Ouch. Checkpoint done. That's a very good checkpoint. God, you're so close to figuring it out. Turret hog, small hog. The problem is the turning radius is non-existent. It's trying, but God, it is a nightmare. It's like it gets so close and then it just flips itself over. I'm abandoning it. I'm sorry, it can't be done. Small hog, you know I love you, but it's too much. You're too big, but also too small simultaneously. You are just too. Yeah, it was a tease. It was very much a tease. Sometimes teasing is pleasing, but that's one where it's one step too far, right? Man, I would love something to replace this fucking nightmare of a gun. But I mean, I guess I could just get Covenant weapons, but they're really not very effective. Oh, what was that? Oh.
Hello, dispensing fire. Goodbye.
You know, even pistols would be kind of nice. Regular pistol, that is, because I bet throwing pistols would be quite effective against these guys. I like hearing their voices. Or I'll just take one of these. Still no fraggies. How many of you assholes are there? Hey, there's the fraggies.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Firing error. Don't shoot. Hello.
Don't shoot.
Goodbye. Firing.
Interesting that they say don't shoot. When in Portal would you be shooting at them? Maybe it's like if the turret bolts are hitting their buddies, maybe that's why they would say don't shoot.
Goodbye. Hello.
Look at that. Maxed out on nades. Oh, there's a few extras. Was there a Gary's Mod tool gun? There was. There's actually several Gary's Mod tool guns. The one we had earlier was the push gun, which just like nudges bad guys around. It's fun, but it's kind of hard to wield because it doesn't do any damage. All it does is knocks bad guys around and hopefully makes them susceptible to fall damage. But when you have, like, you know, roofs everywhere, it's kind of hard to truly utilize. But yeah, there's that one. There's the ignite tool, which makes them light on fire. There's the delete tool that just deletes entities. You could use it to delete good guys or bad guys, or like exit vehicles to soft lock the game if you wanted. So you can use it to do strange things. Speaking of strange things, ooh, the snarkers. Again, I'm not convinced the snarkers target the flood. They're kind of just bouncing around aimlessly. They're definitely not targeting them. Which is not good, because I am very susceptible to them. Ouch. With some plasmas. So that did a great job of removing most of my health, but there's some health we just passed up, so you can go back and grab it. It's gonna go ahead and drop this fool now. Yeah, whenever we get the snarker effect, I'm always apprehensive to rely on it. Is this the final push? And or the final countdown? Actually, I'm gonna do a very light bit of backtracking to grab more nards, more nades. There were several. That we passed up. And maybe more ammo for assault rifles, because I have a sneaking suspicion we'll need it. That one. Is that guy? I'm actually kind of sad these guys didn't follow me. If you wanna party over here. Yeah, they don't seem convinced.
That's a good idea.
Splort.
Why, naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release. And mass sterilization protocols.
Oh, I was gonna say he has the rocket launcher, but it's the inconvenient one, so he just launched it behind him. Probably for the best. He's got the pistol. Yeah, shoot it. Do it. Ouch. There we go. Actually, you know, that actually might come in handy. Yeah, I'm gonna have this in my hand for a while. Some throwing pistols, because that's quite effective, I think. It's fucking blunt force trauma, which is what we're all about with the flood. Full health, full ammo, full nades. My heart is full. That was kind of disappointing. What are we gonna get? I think just a weapon spawn. Minecraft sword? No, it's the... Wait. Is this just the regular... Oh, it's... This... What's this? The scarab gun? Is this what this is called? Yeah, this is ridiculously overpowered. This was in Halo 2 as like a hidden gun, I think. This is actually gonna carry us to the end, methinks. And I'm very okay with that. It's cool they added that, and it has a lot of ammo. I think it's like 2 energy to fire at once, so that's pretty disgusting. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent
More nades. More naders. Any naders in the chat?
Survive to reproduce.
Just gonna... I'm not familiar with this thing's explosion radius, and I'm very afraid of it. Checkpoint done. just going that way. Oh! Gave us more health, which is probably not a bad thing to have right now. Whoa! Haha. More somethings. Here, I'm gonna go back and grab the grenades I just passed up, but there was at least a few guns that dropped. Well, there was the health and there was one gun, I think. There's a bunch of the health. Oh, it was a bunch of keys. I think that's what it was. Now, why did I get launched that way? Oh, I think when the guy was shooting me, I think it altered my trajectory. You know, what am I doing? Fuck around. Should fuck directly. Looks like another grenade went off. And give us a bunch of pistol ammo. Almost fired the wrong weapon right there. That would have been bad. Heard that noise. Alright. I keep thinking I have the regular plasma rifle. I don't want to make that mistake. Okay. Full on grenades again. Oh. Okay. Things are popping on their own. I'm gonna guess more rocket launchers, probably. Why are there... Oh, frag grenades went off. That explains the mini hogs. The hoglets. Yeah, frag grenades going off on their own. Well, not on their own, but from other explosions.
Oh, hello.
Oh, this room is gonna be weird.
I will deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
Horses are being held. Alright, let's see if we can just drive around and just fuck shit up. The camera's making a little bit weird. But I mean, we can just run their asses over. Not exactly how it normally goes in the vanilla game, but in some ways it is easier. Just with how nimble this thing is. If we had the giant hog, then it would be a whole different story. And I don't even want to talk about the small hog, right? That small hog with its turret and nothing else. I think it's dead to me. Oh, it didn't do anything. It's a party pack, alright. More health. I have all these grenades, it's like I gotta use them. Camera's doing us a lot of favors. Oh, wrong grenade. Oh, I guess I'm out of the fun grenades. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta move, I'm dead. I should have seen that coming.
Deactivate the security lock. Wait here.
I should have been paying more attention to my grenade count. Hey, welcome back, Jubbles. Yeah, this is Blessed Halo. It's doing donuts in the parking lot. Now, if that guy shoots us with that shotgun, that will send us into space. They gave us some trees, some very helpful trees. Very helpful. Ouch. Yeah, the camera's not really doing us any favors here. Oh, it gave us some... You know what? I'm just gonna hide. Oh, I think they got. He's knocking him down. So it is not ineffective. He's not long for this world. There's a bunch of pistols, that'll help. Ouch. I think I'm helping. Oh yeah, I'm helping. There's more grenades here. I should definitely grab these and start throwing them recklessly. Oh, it's all over. Okay. Wasn't so bad. Bam, motherfucker. Goodbye. Trying to find the skull. Right, yeah, if there was like some playground rumor about activating this mode. And Chubbles, if you played this game back in the day, or if you're familiar with like Halo 2 and 3, you might recognize this gun. Visually it looks like a plain old plasma rifle, but it's actually a scarab gun. Which is, you know, another thing of childhood lore. This obviously this is not a vanilla gun, but it was something that the mod added in as a random effect that can happen with the grenades. Who invited this motherfucker up here? Look at this piece of shit. Thinking he's so cool. So between that and the mini hog, whoa. Hog. Can I take this with me? Yes, yes, I absolutely can. There we go. Keep thinking we're nearing the end, but that is a good chapter. Tools, comma, and then just text, asterisk. You remember, yeah, the childhood, or not childhood, but the like adolescent. Oh, it's their voices overlapping. I was like, what was that noise? Ouch.
My fault.
My fault. Yeah, like playground rumors. Yeah, like that's what comes to mind. Playground myths. I was like, what was that noise? It was like their different voice clips overlapping. Like, what the fuck? The problem is, yeah, I landed right on top of them. So I'm very susceptible after I run their asses down. Gotta run them down, then get the fuck out of Dodge. Oh, he's on top of him. Yep, there he goes. That was a good time for a grenade. Fire. Lots of fire. Oh, we did, Judgy, yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't fix it, but we beat that level, and after we progressed to the next level, grenades and explosions are working again. Hence why things are on fire, and why we have a hoglet, a small warthog with no gun. In fact, we got a disco ball. What's it gonna give us? Oh, it gave us a wraith. Oh, and there's a motherfucker inside the wraith. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh no? Why was Knuckles saying oh no? Let's get him out of there. Oh, the guy's still alive. There we go. Now that wraith actually did get destroyed. Oh, so did he. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that wraith actually got. Oh my god, he's fucking trying to... He's trying to super soaker him. Ouch! God damn, the super soaker is so strong at just removing my shield. It's very unfortunate. I've already got full health. Yeah, bukkake grenades. Yeah, I was kind of surprised that it was actually destructible. Because most of the vehicles are... They don't actually get destroyed. They just remove the pilot. Oh, he just fall damaged himself to death. This guy's awake. Oh boy, let's just throw one of these. There we go. Came in clutch, right? How's about that? There we go. This is truly vanilla. That's right. Now, my headcanon is that this is modded, but it's InfernoPlus realizing what the developers intended. Because the original Xbox's hardware couldn't maintain all the memes and ridiculous rocket launchers and stupid Warthog sub-variants. So this is just InfernoPlus pouring over the design documents for this game. For the original game, that is, and implementing the true vision. Oh my god, Flood from Mario Sunshine. I hadn't even thought about that, but the noises it makes are very much borrowed from Sunshine, so you're not wrong. Even makes like the charging noises with the alt fire. Here, I'll show you. So if you use the alt fire and charge it up, it launches your ass. Listen to the noise it makes. Isn't that great? Love it. Where'd my shoot gun go? I probably just blasted it somewhere, didn't I? The one downside of the Super Soaker is it does not damage bad guys. It damages me though when they use it against me. So that part's kind of lame, but when I use it on bad guys, it pushes them around, which is kind of fun, but it's hard to, you know, kill with pushing. It takes bottles of water. Has ammo. Yo, what's up, Whale? Yeah, we get the flood noises, buddy. Yeah, it's a shame that there's not more open pits in this level, because I actually think that could be pretty effective. You could just push them into pits, but it's just, you know, this is pretty flat, obviously, so. Also, I have no idea where my shotgun went, so it might just be shotgunless for a bit. Oh, I think that might be it right there, actually. Yeah, we good. We Gucci. I should bring my vehicle with me. Responsible Warthog driver does not relinquish his vehicle so quickly. The vanilla game is, yeah, this is all just like one big hallucinogenic experience for Master Chief. This is the effect of like leaving Cortana plugged into his brain for too long. Corrupted his brainstem, so now he's like in his own little cursed Halo world. It's a surprisingly effective gun, how small it is. It fits through these little hallways pretty well. You know what? Let's throw one of these. Ooh, pistols. That's pretty effective. Oh god, it's scary though. We're going through the gauntlet. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna let that fuck these guys up for a second. Oh, no, I guess I really did mean 1 second. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh wow, we actually lived. People like the hoglet. I do like the hoglet. The small hog, not so much, but the hoglet, this one is quite nice. I can't believe we made that jump. Well, speaking of hogs, oh, we got homies. Hoggies and homies. Is this the flying one? I think it's the hover hog. Whoops. Yeah, it's the hover hog, not the flying hog. It does hover. Doesn't fly, but it does hover. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm dead. I cannot believe I lived. Now, they did not. They got very murdered. Oh, God, these fucking snarkers. They keep spawning more of them. But we're good. Yeah, I love the hover hog. It has a cooldown, obviously, when you pop off with it, but it's still pretty fun. And you get two turrets too, which is nice. It's twice the turret action. More snarkers. God, I think the game is intentionally. It knows how much I love dealing with them, so it keeps spawning more of these assholes. Checkpoint. Got one grenade. I'm gonna throw. Whoops. I don't know what it spawned. All I know is that these guys keep fucking spawning. I think it spawned a weapon? Ouch. Oh, I might be dead. Because I am not long for this health. I wanted to know what was in there, but I can't get my shield back. I can't shoot, yeah. I mean, I could shoot, but it was gonna kill me. That's unfortunate. I just wanted to know. I wanted to know what was in here. Curiosity killed the Alex. I think that was like the 4th bad guy. Spawn with this accursed weapon. I'm gonna run this way. I just need my shield back, dude. That's all I need. Yeah, I think the game knows. Oh, there was health down here. In that case, it was fully intentional. But it knows how much these things fuck me up. Doing it to me on purpose, I swear. Can I only have weapons that explode or just hurt me? We're out the. Oh, you're right. I probably could. Yeah, I bet you're right. They probably couldn't reach me. That is some good intel, Judgy. You're right. Yeah, I tend to just kind of assume that they could reach me anywhere, but I bet they don't bounce that high to get up here, or at least be harder for them. And maybe that would like force them to seek out other things, because they seem to really like the player character. Because initially I was like, oh, well, they'll shoot bad guys too. Whoops. Oh, I'm in the passenger seat, not the gunner seat. It's like they should shoot bad guys too, but it seems like they really like going for us. Yeah, I think you're right. Now, yeah, they are definitely not going for the bad guys, though. I guess they don't turn on them the way that they turn on us. Ouch. Yeah, what I wanted to do was just, like, fuck them up from the distance. From a safe, healthy distance. I think I would actually rather get my small hog. Right in. Squeeze my hog. I must have carried it this way then. Because we got the normal size hog. Where's the small guy? What, did I lose my hog? My hoglet? I'm a hobbit with a hoglet. The magic of the blunder jump. Oh, I remember the blunder jump, and the word blunder, the prefix blunder, is correct to use in multiple ways, because in the first sense, using the blunderbuss to like launch yourself is effective, but in the secondary sense, it can lead to many blunders the way that it can absolutely kill the player character. Because yeah, I remember dying to fall damage at some very crucial points in this game. Am I going the wrong way? Nope, no, this is the right way. I remember dying to fall damage in some very crucial points of the game, as I was trying to be cool by going fast and eating ass. So yes, the magic of the blunderbuss, or the blunder jump, magic and blunders are both very appropriate terms to use. Thump, thump.
Flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Its
Whoop.
parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence.
There's some health. I'll go ahead and grab it now. Boing. That's probably gonna kill the fuck out of that guy. Nice. Yeah, it's rare when you get like an explosion from the D20 grenades. Usually it's like, oh, it's gonna spawn a naked Thanos who has a giant penis. Nope, but this time it's gonna explode. More what you'd expect from a standard grenade experience. I'm getting low on shotgun ammo, but that's okay. This thing has been with us for a long, long time. This is another one of these hold my horses situations. Nope, horses are happening already. No need to help. No need to hold. Ouch. I don't know what it spawned. I think it spawned a weapon. It spawned a lot of piss too, apparently. It launched some of them enemies, so we exploded them with the shotgun and launched them the opposite direction. There's still plasmas going off, by the way. Also, we have this thing. I think we're near the end of the level, so now's the time to play with this thing, because we're not going to have it for very long, sadly. Whoa! And it is very fun to play it with. Yeah, the final assault is the time to, like, save up for it. Oh god, grenades are popping off too. And since snipers are, for all intents and purposes, useless against Flood, it means that that's gonna be dangerous to only us, without hindering the bad guys in the slightest. Oh, that's not good. You know what? If you close the gap, then I'll close your face.
Oh no.
Jesus. Here I was thinking we were gonna have a plethora of ammo left, but we only got 7 shots left. Oh, never mind. It's only 1 shot per. Sometimes it uses 2 juice. Alright, there's a little bit of blood on the floor. Yeah, just a little bit. Well, I think that's the final. That's the final approach. So let's see how the game handles it if we approach in a vehicle. Suddenly loud music.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
The good word, the blunderbuss. It does guide us. Sometimes
You may now retrieve
to-
the index.
to glory, and otherwise, and sometimes to ruin. The duality of blunderbuss. The blunderbussy.
protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation.
I don't see the
Flood is
warthog in the
spreading. We
cutscene.
must hurry.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Center right. It's the trigger to the... Yeah. Well, really, all this talk about Halo being this incredible weapon, I think we can all agree that Blunderbuss has got to be...
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector.
He's even got in the cutscene.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we?
Get ready for the cool voice acting by Cortana's voice actress, which I think is Jennifer Hale, but I'm not 100% sure.
Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end.
Keep the health and
Protocol does
grenades.
not allow units with my classification to
That's kind of cool.
perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer.
All it's missing is a bottle of Mountain Dew on the console.
Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Thump.
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that
12
thing
hours?
get
That
set
took us
to
like-
slit our throats.
Hold on now.
An hour and a half, maybe.
He's a
Tops.
friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum?
Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's
The Mountain Dew Halo 3
defenses
stuff.
and
I never
destroy
tasted
the
it, but I
Flood,
remember being
which is
super
why we
popular.
brought the index to the
Like
control
right when
center.
Halo 3 dropped.
You mean
Because
this?
I was in college at the time.
A construct in the
I remember
core?
it was like
That is absolutely
everywhere on
unacceptable.
campus. In a good way, like it was
Sod
it was exciting.
Magnets. I
There was
shall
so
hurt
much
you
hype for Halo
once.
3.
You sure that's a
Deservingly
good
so.
idea?
Gummy worms?
How dare you?
I love it. That sounds great.
Do
I haven't
what?
had Mountain Dew in
I
a
have the
long
index.
time, but
You can just float and sputter.
I did enjoy all the
Enough.
weird, goofy flavors. Almost said colors, but flavors.